30 racks of PBR. That's for real.
Amen, brother. All of Florida do better.
But also, most Americans listen to trash music.
That's biological warfare, brother. Like,
They're just being a bunch of bitches.
fill me, Satan. Fill me.
Yeah, they're like, what the
What's going on? Is he pulling out his dick?
Yeah, it does. I was just fucking with you.
And then we'll talk about it here, live, on the Riff Report. I'm not here to make friends, man. I'm here to talk music and give out shitty opinions, so there we are.
What the fuck were we even talking about?
Welcome to the Riff Report, the loudest corner on the internet. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're here to talk to you about all things punk, metal, alternative, anything loud, anything heavy. Today is going to be not a different episode, but different for us. We're not doing a crazy segment at the end. I'm not thinking too much. Not pitting each other against the other tonight. It's Christmas season. Come on. We're being nice.
Yeah, that's why.
Right, yeah. That's how I'm justifying it in my mind, at least. We do have quite a few releases all wrapped up nicely for you in our silky smooth voices. And quite a bit of news going on. Quite a bit of it also I'm pretty excited to talk about. Getting some updates and shit from some favorite bands. Despite that, we've also got our tracks of the week. Ryan, what have you been listening to?
Oh, well, man. We've talked about it for the past week or two or three, who knows, but I'm back on my iPod game. So just been listening to who knows when the last time I reloaded that thing was. I would say probably at least 8 or 9 years ago. So I've been listening to almost no music that was put out in the past decade.
Dang.
Which is crazy. But my track of the week, one goes in line with this 10 years and older business, and it also fits with the fact that I just got my Christmas tree on Sunday.
Nice. Oh yeah, I saw the pictures,
it-
dude. It was so adorable. You guys are one big happy fucking family. It's like
Big
a
old happy
picture out of a
family out of the snow.
book, dude. It's adorable. Or a Hallmark movie. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The place was pretty cool, actually. It was out here in Eau Claire.
Okay. I was wondering if it was that one place in Berrien Center up the way on
Yeah, that's what it
okay,
is.
yeah, that's technically Berrien Center, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there on the corner, Whispering Pines Tree Farm.
Oh, no. Nope,
Oh.
not that one.
Okay.
The one was in Berrien Center, though. It was Red Barn Evergreens.
Okay.
It's like out of town. Yeah, it's like out of town on the way to Dowagiac. Not far from my house, but it's technically Berrien Center as well. But it was a pretty nice place.
Cool.
But it got me out in the wilderness by Gojira.
I love that transition. That was sick, dude.
By Gojira.
Reminds me of that scene in Step Brothers with the pre-80s Bruce Springsteen cover band. We only do 80s Springsteen. Now we are keeping the faith.
Faith. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, let's see. This one, To the Wilderness, it's off of From Mars to Cyrus. By Gojira, came out in 2006. This whole record is fucking amazing, but this is one of my I feel like underrated tracks off of this album.
Yeah.
It's the 8th track on the album, and it fucking goes hard like Friday,
Nice.
bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this isn't a track that I immediately recognize from that album now. I believe I got into Gojira with the next album. Was that L'Enfant Sauvage?
Oh yeah.
Or was
Yep.
that okay? Yeah, that's the one. The Axe, L'Enfant, and all that. But I did
Yep.
end up going back because I was at, I believe, my first Gojira show. Like I'd heard of them and I heard some of their newer stuff, but somebody was telling me he's like, I really hope they play Heaviest Matter in the Universe. And I was like, yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, I didn't. I was like, I don't know that song, unfortunately. Like, I'm pretty sure I was wearing the shirt too, so I probably look like the biggest poser in the world. But hey, who gives a shit, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, while he was saying that, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, dude. Um, a little bit later on, when I had the chance to listen to some music in my headphones, not in the open air at the festival, I played that song, and yeah, it's pretty good. So I ended up getting completely sold on From Mars to, I believe it's pronounced Sirius.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, it's a pretty solid fucking album. I did see recently they were playing somewhere, maybe. I think it was them, and they had like a light up whale. I don't know if it was like a real like drone sort of thing or if it was like a light show effect. They had like
Yeah.
flying whales, dude.
I think
It's
they
fucking
might
sick.
have like a RC flying whale now.
You said what? I'm sorry.
S- Said I'm pretty sure they do have a
Oh,
remote
like a
controlled
remote. Yeah, yeah, of course.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would have loved to
Uh
have seen that. That would have been
yeah.
really cool. But hell yeah. Glad you picked this one. Gojira is one of my favorites.
Yeah, dude. Uh yeah, it's so good. Just fits with the vibe that I'm going for as well. Um what about you, man? What you been
So
listening to?
I have been waiting weeks for this because I mentioned this before. I was gonna pick, and I have been listening to this. Isn't just for the bit. It's kind of for the bit, but I have been listening to it. But some weeks ago, I was talking about putting on an AFI track from December Underground, and it was like October. Felt like it was a
Yeah.
waste. So here we are. I realized today that I missed starting the month. 'Cause last week when we recorded, it was December 1st.
Yep.
So I was like, oh fuck, I can do it now. So I had just the track Love Like Winter by AFI on December Underground. One of my favorite albums of all time by them. And
Yeah, I feel
no,
like
it's not because of Miss Murder. I do have to say that. The rest of the songs are way better than Miss Murder.
I actually like that song. It's okay.
Oh,
Um I'm trying to get freshened up on this track real quick. Feel like I've heard this song before.
yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
in the blood. It's in the
Yeah.
blood. Yeah,
Yep. I
it's a
remember
good
this
one.
song. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts about this album, though, is when I was first listening to it. I was super heavy into like just reading fucking books and shit. And anytime I listen to the album, I'm reminded of one of the book series I was reading at the time called The Keys to the Kingdom. It was this like epic adventure about a kid who had asthma, and then he healed his asthma by going in this crazy like otherworldly like situation that ultimately became like a messiah sort of thing. It was weird and it got a little churchy at the end, but not shoving it down your throat. It was just yeah. So it was pretty cool.
Alright.
It's called yeah, Keys to the Kingdom. Check it out in
Nice.
your nearest young adult book section, wherever books are sold.
Wherever books are sold.
Right.
Dude, they used to say that all the time, but how could they guarantee me that that book was gonna be there?
They can't.
They can't. They're a bunch of
Right.
fucking liars.
Exactly. Well, maybe back then, like I'm not saying authorship was hard to do. Like, there's a lot of authors and books, whatnot. There's been books for a
Yeah.
long time. There's been a lot of books for a long
Yeah.
time. But
True.
that's all we had. We didn't have ebooks. We had the internet and you could get ebooks, I'm sure back then, but I'm sure it was more of a hassle than just going out and buying the fucking book. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, everything was simpler back then, you know what I mean? Or at least it wasn't as complicated on the face, a lot of the
Right.
complications were hidden back. Nobody talked about them. So
Dude, did you ever remember seeing, this is off topic for sure, but,
that's fine.
speaking of audiobooks, did you ever remember seeing fucking audiobooks where they were literally like a cassette, like a set of cassettes?
No, I'd never seen them in cassettes. I'd seen them in CDs though. We used to buy some of those.
Yeah, I wanna say I remember the visual of, like, a Stephen King book, like, in a cassette, like, set,
Yeah.
and I'm
Like how
like,
many? Are
"This is
you
a
talking
lot."
like 8 to 10 cassettes?
No, it wasn't that
Oh, okay.
not nearly that many. I feel
Gotcha.
like I don't remember how fucking many minutes, cassettes held on them, but I wanna say it was, like 3 cassettes or 4 cassettes or something like that,
Okay.
you know?
I was actually just listening to an old cassette I had, and I think there's 5 songs on it, 6 songs maybe, so good half hour on one side, 2
Yeah.
sides, a whole hour, so it's not bad. Yeah,
That would
it's a
make
full
sense.
album. Right.
Right,
Yeah,
right. 120, your standard 120 minutes,
exactly. Right.
something like that. Well, we got, a bunch of scene and industry news this
Yes.
week. I'm happy to be back, to having a full lineup of releases, um, as well as a hefty lineup of artist news. So
Yes.
let's get started. The
Buckle
first
in,
track that
buttercups.
we've
Sorry, I had to get that out. I was taking a swig.
that's all right. Um, the first track that I got for you today is a new single release by a black metal band Mayhem. They have released the new single Despair, and it's solid. It's a solid one.
I'm
I
a fan of it all around. The cover's cool. The music's
Yeah,
just classic, dude.
yeah,
It's a solid track.
yeah. I It's nothing special. I'll go ahead and say that, but it is a pretty solid single, and I am looking forward to this new album. The cover is pretty sweet. Uh, I like I like the cover for "Weep for Nothing" a little bit better, but this one is pretty sick. But I will be interested to see where the full album art goes. Obviously, something with skulls.
Obviously.
Um,
What would you rate the track on a scale of 1 to 10?
don't make me do that because I didn't
I'm
listen to it
I'm I'm
enough.
literally handing you a silver platter right now. There's only one answer to that question, Ryan. Uh okay, there's two answers. That's not the one I was looking for, but sick, dude.
What's your answer?
Well, from the sounds of it, about 6, 7. Come
Six,
on.
seven.
Yeah, come on.
Ah,
We need that Gen Alpha fucking listening group, dude. Maybe. Yeah, we need to
uh,
start them off right, you know what I mean? Listen to us
well, the
curse, you
problem
fucking 3rd graders
that
taking
would
over
be
your
good.
ears.
It would be good, to have a little bit of culture instilled upon them. But I'm pretty sure the reason why TikTok is so popular is because their attention span's not very wide. So
Right.
I don't know if they are listening to
They can
us, buddy.
last a whole, yeah, episode. It's alright.
Yeah,
Fine. Fuck you, 3rd
but
graders.
yeah, who cares? But I think it's funny to keep saying 6, 7 because it
Right.
pisses them off.
Right.
Um, well, next track we got for you today is called "Everything Is Fine" by Paleface Swiss. There was a music video that came out with this. I did watch the video and listen to the song a couple times. I'm a big fan of this band, but this one was different than usual Paleface Swiss. Did you give this a listen?
I did. But I gave it a listen. I've just gone through each track at least once, so I can say I did it. I did my part.
Yeah.
Um, but it didn't like scream out to me at all. It wasn't,
No.
an
It's on
extraordinary track to me.
it's on the lighter side.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Uh
I don't know. I've been into
a lot
some
of
lighter
sing
music recently, so that's surprising that I wasn't like, oh my god, like cool. Let me throw that on the list.
Yeah, but for Paleface it's like pretty light.
Right. We know what you're
Pretty
capable
light.
of. Where are you? Right.
Yeah. I mean, every once in a while you could throw out some lighter stuff. This one was weird because a lot of singing.
Yeah.
And he doesn't usually do too much singing. Um, but either way, I think the track was still good.
Yeah.
Um, kind of reminds he's got that fucking Eastern European kind of like accent um in his talking.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of this, it like kind of lends towards like almost reminds me of like Viva La Bam Rock. Like it's like
Him.
him and
Right.
like the 69 eyes and
Uh
the
you know
those
what it sounds
European
like to me?
accents.
Sounds like Sleep
Huh.
Token to me. If you put
It
these
kind of
songs
does sound
next to
like
each other, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I'm
it
just
does
saying.
kind of sound like Sleep Token. But not as I don't know. I didn't
Go
want
ahead,
to
say
say
it. Go ahead. Not as good?
no, that's not the word that I was going
Okay.
for. I was thinking complex. It's not as complex as a Sleep Token song, but it
Okay. Yeah,
does
that's
give
fair.
off similar vibes. I get where you're coming from there. The music video was fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
Feel like I've been
nothing
seeing a lot of videos
crazy.
like this recently.
Yeah,
Like out in the
I
field,
mean,
there's a chick, someone's angry.
yeah, yeah,
Seems like a tried and true template
yeah,
formula.
right. I
Um,
think that's kind of why I skip music videos for the most part. Is like I know that I'm missing out on a lot of good videos, but at the end of the day, I know I'm passing up on a lot of videos that are probably just a waste of my
exactly.
time.
That's fine.
But
Streaming
yeah,
killed the
this
video star, man. That's the era we're
yeah,
living in. So,
true that. Um, well, next up we got the song "Dust" by Angel Dust. Um, I believe this would be their next single for their upcoming album. I don't remember when that's supposed to be coming out, but this song also came with a music video attached to it, which I watched, and this one was a little more fun
yeah.
than the
I'm
Paleface
in fact
Swiss
watching it as we
video.
speak, and I skipped ahead so I could get to like a bridge or something. And yeah, I'm in the middle of the pool scene right now. Whoa,
Uh
crazy.
huh. Yeah, I really like the way that this video is shot. Actually, um, I don't remember a whole lot of details from the video too much except for the fact that like at the beginning specifically when the singer's like jumping around and shit,
Hmm.
he does this like cool video technique where he like focuses on one piece of his body. I think it's his head, and then
Oh yeah,
the rest of his body as it's jumping, like it like I don't know, the way that it blurs in with the background in almost like a slow motiony kind of like
yeah.
super enhanced feel. It's just it looked cool. I don't know. I know I'm just rambling saying shit that doesn't make any sense, but
No, you're good.
uh it was cool.
That's what we're here for. We're here to ramble, man.
Yeah.
Trying to find that part. That's yeah, I haven't seen it yet. What if it's what I'm like imagining in my head? Like I'm pretty sure I've seen something like that before, and it's thick as fuck. So
Yeah.
I'll take your word
Yeah.
for it.
Um, but yeah, this track was fine.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. Heavier than the last track that they put out, or at least more energizing, I will say.
that's a
So that was
fair
a good.
take on it. I don't know. I haven't really gotten into Angel Dust yet. By
Yeah,
your recommendation and this show, I've discovered them. So maybe it's about time to put on my big boy pants and listen to some new music.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't listen to them a ton.
Okay,
Um, but they are putting out a little bit better music than the majority of people these days.
yeah,
So
enough that's worth to talk about for sure.
true that.
Yeah.
Um, but these guys come out of the fucking hardcore scene. So trying to think of what band the singer comes from. Trying to look it up right now. Oh yeah. Um yeah, the band is made up of members of Turnstile and Trapped Under Ice.
Oh shit. Okay. Sick.
Yeah. So these guys are legit. But yeah, let's see. Now that I've gotten off track on my computer here. All right. Next up we got a pretty big one for hardcore fans out there. Uh we got the drop of the first track by This Is Hell in 10 years.
Okay.
The song is called Born Suspicious, and apparently it is the beginning stages of a new EP dropped, which will be out in the summer of 26. So for now, get to listen to this track in anticipation for a new EP coming out. But I guess that means that This Is Hell is back. And it's pretty exciting because this song was good.
I'm a fan of it. Got a good energy to it. Same kind of hardcore feeling. You know.
Yeah.
I got a little
Yeah.
confused for a second though, because I was like, "Oh, I've seen these guys. I know these guys." No, it was Full of Hell that I had
Yeah.
seen. Not This Is Hell, but great, still great.
Yeah.
I think
No.
I like
These
these better
guys,
than Full of Hell.
yeah.
And they're just,
Yeah,
uh,
I feel that.
they've got that. I don't know. Full of Hell is a little too. How to describe this? Like, it's not bad, but it's more. It's that speed metal. You know what I mean? Like just super screamy, like angry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which there's nothing wrong with it. They were great when I saw them with Bolshe and Cannibal Corpse. You know.
Uh
But if I'm gonna just sit here and listen to some music, I would much rather listen to This Is Hell in my headphones and just normally. So
yeah. Yep. Um yeah, these guys I used to listen to them when I was in high school. Kind of fell off. I didn't realize that they were inactive. Didn't realize that they were active. Didn't realize that they weren't in it. That they weren't active.
right.
But they're back now, and that's pretty exciting because this new track is pretty good. I'm looking forward to what is in the future for these guys with
So this
this
isn't gonna
new
be a
EP.
full album that they're dropping. It's just a quick little.
No,
Okay, that still sounds
yeah,
good. That's cool.
yeah. I mean, who's to say? It could be. I mean, the way that I take it, an EP could be anything from fucking 2 tracks to 6 tracks. Who
Right.
knows? So, I mean, it says new EP announced for summer of 26. So they're giving themselves a half a year. Maybe it's gonna be like a 5-track EP or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Either way,
Something to look forward to.
um, yeah, something to look forward to. This next band, I love talking about. Um, the band is Canadian. Um, it's hard to classify them. I'll just call them rockers, dude. They
Yeah.
cover a lot of different subgenres in alternative music, but the Dirty Nil released a live album live at the Dine Alone store this past weekend, and it's got recordings from their most recent tour. I'm not exactly sure where the Dine Alone store is.
Yeah, I was gonna
These
ask.
guys
I've
are
never heard of that.
No, I don't know. I assume oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's a record store in Toronto,
Okay.
um, which makes sense because they're from Hamilton, which is a hop, skip, and a jump from Toronto, so,
Nice.
that makes sense. Their, like, hometown show got a little, recording action going on. But it's pretty good. The recording quality is pretty decent. Um, they put on a pretty good set here. So if live stuff is your thing, go check it out.
Oh, yeah.
What do
I'm
you
gonna
think
join.
about live stuff?
I love live stuff. If you haven't met me, sir, I love going to shows. I love seeing music in all its forms. I've been to hella shows. Been to
But what
some
do you think
smaller sets.
specifically about recorded live albums? Because obviously we like going to shows because
Right.
there's like I mean there's a lot of aspects. There's the
Okay.
entertainment
That's a
side of things
very actually
visually.
great question that you ask because I in fact don't like listening to live recorded albums. I would rather
Most
be at
people
the
don't.
show. You know what I mean? Like I get that you played somewhere important and we're going to talk about this more later because we have more of these to talk about. But yeah, I don't think it's a waste. I think it's cool, it kind of brings people in, but the quality isn't always shitty, but like you can hear it, you know what I mean? The acoustics are a little bit wider, it's
Yeah,
not like you're singing into studio mics or playing into, you know what I mean? Like
right.
it just doesn't hit it for me, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's
Yeah,
cool listening to like the crowd kind of go off if it's like an arena show, and
right,
if they're recording an arena, like usually the quality's a little bit better in terms of capturing the specific sound of the band and then, showcasing some parts of the crowd. But like when you're playing at like smaller venues, like I just feel like that quality gets kind of lost in a weird way. I don't know how else to describe it, but I'm not a fan. Suffice to say, I'd rather just be at the show, and if I missed it, I'd love to watch a video of the show, like a live recording of that. That's cool, like the KEXP, the audio tree stuff that we get. Like I said, for the past few months, me and Kat will just get drunk and high, and we'll watch hella King Gizzard live shows. I've been getting her into some of these audio trees, Tiny Desk stuff. That's cool, I
yep.
like that, but I'm not gonna buy a record, an album of a live recording of a show because I feel like that's just fucking stupid to me, in my mind. I don't know. If they had a
All right,
VHS release of it, I'd buy that. I'd buy a fucking VCR to watch a VHS of a live recording, but that's my point is I wanna watch it, I don't wanna hear it. So, yeah,
all right.
my vote
I
is
gotcha.
no.
Uh, that's kind of what I expected. I mean, I feel like a lot of people would say the same thing.
Yeah,
I I'm also kind of in the same boat, except there are a handful of live albums that I love.
okay.
Um, but it all depends. It
What's your
depends on the
favorite
album.
live album? Just if you had to pick one,
My
what's your
favorite
go-to?
live album is by Between the Buried and Me.
Okay.
It is Colors Live.
That's pretty
It
good.
is their whole entire album, Colors, start
Okay.
to finish, no breaks, pretty much no talking in between songs. and
Straight to business.
they play it
Hell yeah.
perfect. And
Nice.
in fact, um, it might be better than the studio version.
Interesting. I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever found a
that's one
live
of
album that I liked more than the studio
yeah.
version.
It's that yeah, that's a unicorn that doesn't happen ever. But there are a couple other live albums. Either way,
Hell yeah.
uh, I'm not really a big fan. So I probably won't be going back to this too quickly, but it was pretty good for the first listen, and
Nice.
I'm excited to see these guys live. Funny enough, so we got off of Spotify recently, but I did notice that Spotify Wraps
Mhm.
were coming out. Everyone was posting their shit.
Right.
So I had to log on one last time to take a look at mine. And I was I can't remember what the number was. I think I was like 500 and something top fan of the Dirty Nil on Spotify last year.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
Uh
That's sick.
yeah.
Out of
I know. I
how
felt
many listeners monthly average, do you know?
um oh man, they don't really do that metric on title. Let's see what it says on here. It says they have 2.2 thousand. So
On title?
2,200 on title.
All right. Well, consider you're also trying to go because that's like titles monthly
Right.
versus
Spotify's probably higher.
yeah. Uh
Um
YouTube has them at 10, about 11K
oh damn.
subscriptions at least. So,
Yeah. Well, 500 is pretty good then.
yeah. I would
So
say so. Yes.
so they should
Definitely
thank
top
me.
1%. Fuck yeah, dude. Send you an
Yeah.
album or something, a t-shirt maybe? I don't know. We was
Um I tagged them on Instagram and with the picture of it and I
uh-huh.
said all I'm asking is for you to play in Grand Rapids on a Monday or Tuesday.
Did they respond? Give you a
No,
little
they didn't.
eyeball emoji, dude?
No, they didn't. They
Son.
didn't fucking care at
Wow.
all. Kind of shitty guys,
Exactly right. Come on.
but it's all right. But if you need a drummer, by the way, just hit me up though.
Wouldn't
Um,
that be the dream, dude?
yeah, I would love to play for them. They got a good sound. Moving on, the last release that I have for a moment while I rest my hoarse throat and let Tyler take
Why
over.
the long throat,
Um,
bro?
um, drugs.
Yeah, fair.
The last track I got for you is new track called Death Grip by Lionheart featuring Kevin Scaff of A Day to Remember. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really know who Lionheart was,
Me either.
and until this song came out. But it was pretty good, pretty tough.
Yeah,
Uh,
I agree.
I'll be definitely checking out some of their other work. I feel like the name sounded familiar to me, like I had to have heard that name through the hardcore world, but, then I, like, went to their page and I was looking through some of their albums.
Mhm.
I don't recognize any of these, so who knows? But looks like man, I don't know. It looks like they could possibly be, victims of having AI garbage added to their page because they've got some weird releases on here.
List one.
Um,
I'll corroborate it with YouTube.
um, there's an EP on here called Sisu, Sisu, and it's got a like cartoon image on the front of it.
I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, that's got to be fake.
Yeah.
There's another one called I Don C. Uh, that also looks like it's got a wrapper on the front of it. So I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Yeah. Bunch of
Um,
AI slop, dude.
yeah, a bunch of fucking garbage.
Right.
This is what's
No, I'm just getting West Coast West Coast hardcore, like a little hip hop
yeah,
influence, you know what I mean?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, these guys are definitely tough.
Like Winds of Plague a little bit, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah, sort of.
less techy.
Yeah, I agree. Except, dude, I like Winds of Plague, but their vocalist always kind of put me off.
In what way?
He's got like
Like his
a
personality sucks.
no, like his
Oh,
voice, like his scream almost like feels fake.
yeah. I'm
Like
gonna
he
be
like
real.
he's got like
I know one
yeah.
song by Winds of Plague, and it's California.
Oh, I don't even know that song.
I don't know where I found it. Maybe it was like a video. I think it was my buddy. We were just watching like music videos or something, and that came up, and I fell in love with it. It's awesome. It's got like the perfect group chants in it. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just a sick song. It always gets me hyped up. Anytime I'm going to a show, like I will play that song at least one time, especially if I'm going to a show with my brother. I'm like, all right, we've got to listen to it before we go in there. Like, let's go. And we always get super hyped, and it's awesome. But that's the only Winds of Plague song I know. I won't listen to anything else. I'm not trying to ruin my idea of who Winds of Plague are. I feel like that's the perfect
Yeah.
song to encapsulate them. Fight me or change my mind. There is no in between.
Yeah. I
So,
mean, whatever makes you happy, dude.
thanks, man.
No, I to be honest, I didn't listen to them that far.
Okay.
I listened to their first album, Decimate the Week. Um, because I'd followed this band like right when they first came out. They would have had to have been on MySpace.
Uh huh.
Um, and I definitely listened to them before Decimate the Week came out because I heard all the demo tracks to some of these, and a lot of the songs changed pretty heavily.
Okay.
I'm trying
Don't
to
you hate
see.
that? Like listening to a band during like those demo reels. I have the same situation with Suicide Silence.
Yep.
No
Oh
Pity
yeah,
for
me
a
too.
Coward was like it was on their MySpace back in the day. You know that
Yeah.
their original whatever, and
Yep.
I would listen to it all the time. Fell in love with it. Somebody did a funny edit of Miley Cyrus from Hannah Montana over that song, and I thought it was the craziest thing. I was like, "Whoa, you can do that? That's so cool." And I loved it. And then when The Cleansing came out, the track was completely different. And I was just like, "You ruined the
Yeah,
best
I
part of the
remember.
song." And
Yep.
here we are. And then Mitch
Yeah,
dies. Correlation
I
equals causation.
remember
I don't know.
I remember listening to the demo version of The Price of Beauty.
Uh-huh.
That was my favorite track off of that album.
Uh-huh.
And the demo version was way better than the fucking studio version.
That actually might be the song I'm thinking of. Now that when you mention that, I feel like that's what it was.
That song was so good.
Yeah.
Now I'm like going back to go listen to it.
Right.
I mean, yes, No Pity for a Coward also had a demo version that I think might have been better than the original or than the album version too.
Oh no, I am thinking it. Yeah. No, it is No Pity for a Coward. It's when he was like that breakdown, you coward and all that. He did it. Mitch had
Yeah,
it at such a higher register, and I just thought that was so
yeah.
sick. and then they
Yep, I
just
remember that.
they dropped it down to some like gutturals
Yep,
for no reason, for absolutely no reason.
absolutely no reason. Either way, I don't even know how he. Oh,
Yeah,
Winds of Plague. We
Winds of
got here
Plague
from Winds of Plague.
demos, right? Yeah,
Either way, yeah, Lionheart. They just came out with that new song. They got a new album coming out called The Valley of Death 2, releasing on January 9th. So, um, if you want to hear more from Lionheart, this is how you do it.
I'll think about it.
Me too.
Put it on the back burner. I'll
Me
go
too.
ahead and take over from you. Let your hoarse voice take a break. Uh, artist news or no, fuck, it's not artist news. It's new releases. Damn it. With Tyler. We had a release from Varials. Let me describe them. Just hardcore, I would say. They're kind of Kubla Khan-y. They got that kind of sound. Did you listen to this track?
Yeah, I'm going back to listen to it again
Okay.
because
I'm telling you,
I
this
don't
is just Kubla
really
Khan
remember.
2.0. Like I feel like I'm right there, back at the intersection, in the middle of that circle pit, dude. Ampile 2.0.
Here it
It's good.
is.
It's a good track though. I'm a fan of it. Wouldn't say I'm
Here it is.
gonna buy a T-shirt right away and be like I have to find these, but if they're on a bill for a show I see pretty soon, they'll help me buy that ticket. You know what I mean? Like hell yeah.
Oh
Uh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I just got to the point. I mean, I was like 30 seconds waiting here, like,
exactly. Like
when's the
what?
song
Come
gonna start?
on.
And then
Exactly.
as soon as that snare hit, I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Yeah. It's pretty good. We do have a new album releasing from them on February 27th. Incidentally, my partner in crime's birthday. So, maybe I'll buy that for her. Be like, hey, I got something for you. And she'll be like, why did you buy this for me? This is for you. Oops.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This song's pretty good, dude.
I knew once you listen to it, you would, yeah, realize.
Yeah, I like this.
So, we'll see what the
Oh
rest of.
shit. They got they got fuck is that guy? They have a song with fucking Brian Garris from Knocked Loose as well.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna be listening to that later when we're done here.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you for that. Found
Yep,
something.
found another new band.
Right. If you didn't listen to the Riff Report, dude, you wouldn't have known that. Just saying, for all
True.
you listeners out there, we're here for you. Even Ryan and Tyler. Next up, we had another release from Poppy. I was trying to
Poppy.
find something to describe her as. I don't know, Grammy nominated artist, switch up
S-
artist, sometimes metal, sometimes pop. You never
Singer
know.
of Spirit Box.
Yeah, right. She does sing for Spirit Box. We just discovered that recently. Yeah, it's had a track called Guardian come out. It's pretty radio rocky.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how I'm gonna describe it. Cover art's weird
Yeah.
as normal. Behind a weird water tube.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the art for the upcoming album.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Uh, Yeah, because it's been the cover art for the past couple tracks that's been released.
Goes to show how much I've been paying attention. Yeah,
That's all right.
Bruised Sky specifically. Unravel got a different one.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, um, yeah, I remember pulling this track up on Friday when it came out
Mm-hmm.
and giving it a listen and was not super impressed.
Yeah. I wouldn't change it on a playlist. But yeah, that's I wouldn't change it on a playlist. I deal with it, Granted, I could just easily click my little up button to skip if I wanted to, but I wouldn't. I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit, did you hear the new Guardian? You know, the new Poppy track called Guardian?" I'm not gonna go out of my way for that. Um,
No.
get a little bit more heavier, Poppy. Let's get back to your last album, and then we'll talk.
I mean,
But
this music is in the hands of Jordan Fish. So
oh, is he producing this too? I know he did that last
yeah.
album. Yeah, we were talking about
Yep.
that a few weeks ago. Okay, all right, that's cool,
So
man.
he needs to step it up.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he's heartbroken. I don't know. How long has he been out of the band for? When did he get kicked out of Bring Me the Horizon? This is like a year or two ago, wasn't it?
I read that he didn't get kicked out. I read that he left.
Uh, I don't know. I was watching some. I was actually just going through a whole like lore dump of the
Yeah.
situation, and it kind of seems like it was one of those like he wanted to get out, but also Ollie was like, "You need to get out. Like you're a great guy, but." And I can't even remember what video I was watching, but this dude did the whole like hour and a half like Jordan Fish Bring Me the Horizon like history. And it was just I think it just became like you're too professional, and it became the Ollie and Jordan show, and the rest of the band was like, what's the point? So like they would show up late to practice. They wouldn't really contribute because like any contributions they had were like, it's okay, we got this. You know what I mean? So
Right.
he left, and then that's how we got what we got out of Posthuman Next Gen, because they started, the rest of the guys started contributing, and everything was all excuse me, teamworky and shit again. So yeah, it just kind of seemed like it was just a the way Ollie described it was a breakup in an interview. Like it wasn't gonna be
Yeah.
easy. It just couldn't
Yeah.
continue.
I don't know. I don't remember where I saw that, where I thought I saw that, but yeah, looking on Wikipedia, Bring Me the Horizon page says that they split ways with Jordan. And then on his Wikipedia, it says in late 2023, Fish took some time away from touring with the band.
Okay.
And then on December 22nd of that year,
Yeah.
the band announced that they had parted ways with Fish. The split was described as amicable,
Right.
with both sides expressing appreciation for their years of collaboration.
Exactly. Yeah, it was like 10,
So,
11 years I think that he was in the band, which is crazy to think. Like it felt like it
yeah.
really wasn't that long, but I don't know. I was
Yeah.
happy he was in the band,
Yeah, it
and
was
was
pretty
sad to see him
much
go.
it was a little over 10 years cuz he joined the band in 2012.
That was
So,
there was that There's a Hell? No, that was earlier.
Sempiternal.
Sempiternal. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sempiternal, that makes sense. Yeah, Jonah from I Killed a Prom Queen was There Is a Hell. And it claims that he put in some tracks, or he tracked some guitar, I believe, on Sempiternal, but it's I think it's also stated that like he was supposed to be on it, but then he wasn't, because they just replaced his parts with like piano or something of Jordan. So
Uh,
it's one of
yeah.
those things. I don't know. There's a lot going on with that whole
Well,
situation,
yeah.
but we're here to talk about Poppy, not Bring
Yeah,
Me the Horizon.
either
So check it out.
yeah, well, either way.
Yeah,
Yeah, he needs to make some heavier tracks for her.
yeah. Come on. Next up, we got a new track from Bill Murray. Looking forward to things from this guy.
This
Um,
guy.
yeah, this guy, dude. He was former Attack Attack. What it
Yeah.
was? Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
Frank.
yeah. He
What's
I didn't get a full listen of this track. Might have been when I was like
uh
gaming earlier. Like I popped it and I was like, all right, let me see what's going on, and it's
it's
all
kind
right.
of weird.
Yeah.
Um I don't know. I always so funny story. I like all of a sudden I'd heard of this band. I'd seen their name
Right.
somewhere and was like, "Oh, Bill Murray, that's funny." And then I just assumed that they were something different than they were.
Yeah.
And then I found out who it actually was, and then I was like, "This is really weird." And then
Right.
I listened to this song, and this is weird.
Yeah.
Kinda like it's like I don't know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of it's like I don't know, it's like modern country meets rock meets I don't
Right.
know.
That's I mean, the best way to describe it from what I have listened to, like, the music isn't the music's a little more not hardcore, but, like, you know what I mean? It's
It's like
heavier, it's harder,
yeah, it's like hard
it's
rock.
right, exactly. But
Yeah.
then his vocals just have that kind of twang to it, you know what I mean? And I think that's why we're
Mhm.
attributing it to, like, a country thing.
Right.
Um, yeah,
Yeah, it
that's
reminds me of, like, the new age, edgy, uh, country guys like Jelly Roll or, like,
right.
fucking yeah, I don't know much about country, so I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
that's the
fucking
only one I know. So,
like Jelly Roll.
mhm,
I don't know.
right. Yeah, I can see
Sounds
that.
like country that with a big guy with a beard and a tattoo on his face.
Exactly.
That's what
This
it
isn't
sounds
the
like.
track that he was working with Day to Remember and those other guys on, right?
No, we actually don't even know what that was about. He
Right.
posted a picture of, I think it was Noah Sebastian from, Bad Omens.
Mhm.
It was,
Jeremy
um,
from A Day to
Jeremy from A
Remember.
Day to Remember, and then there was somebody else pretty big too.
Yeah.
It was it was a weird collection of
Right.
cool dudes,
Right.
but, but no, all we saw was a picture of them in the studio, for all we know. They're just friends that just stopped by
Oh, hell yeah.
to, like, come hang out for the day. Maybe they're not even on any songs.
Right. Yeah, it looks like they got some, like, Qdoba or something. I see some red and some green sauce on a table. So, yeah,
Oh,
maybe they're all
dude,
just hanging
hanging
out in the
out?
studio, dude, and just fucking
Yeah.
vibing.
No, they're probably fucking on some tracks for some upcoming album, but they are not on this song.
Yeah, I love on the, I pulled up the post, with everybody. They got some, guy from Wage War as well. But the
Okay.
song that he attached to the picture was, Kill Switch's "The End of Heartache." Um,
Nice.
our song, dude.
Nice.
But
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
it's a crazy mashup of things that I like, and then all of a sudden Bill Murray is in there too. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
right.
weird,
Yeah,
but
I
that's
don't know.
cool.
That whole band is just like a phenomenon. I don't really know what to think about it.
Right. In other news, we did get a live album drop from Fugazi. I don't know. I'm really bad at pronouncing punk bands' names.
It's
Hence
Fugazi.
Husker Du. Okay, great, cool, got it.
Husker
Um,
Du.
yeah, it's not Yeah, Fogazi, dude. Fogazi. Fogazi. We got live at Capitol Theater, in Olympia, Washington, 1995, or just apostrophe 95 because they're cool.
95.
Has quite a few tracks from that's all the tracks from the set, incidentally. And I didn't listen to all of it. I'm gonna be real. I love Fugazi, but like we said, I'm not a live album guy. So when I saw
Right.
this, I was like, okay, cool. I wasn't there. I was 2 years old when this happened. I'm sure it was a great time. If only my parents were cool and we were in Olympia.
Then you would have grown up to be a hipster.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't listen to any of this. Um, I do love Fugazi um a lot. But yeah, this is one of those live albums that I am not interested in listening to for the most part.
Right.
I bet you it's cool. Like you said, I think if I could get if I could get a VHS tape of this shit, I would watch it and enjoy it so much, but I'm not
Right.
gonna sit here and listen to it.
Exactly. I'm gonna be real, trying to pop it on here, like, just to listen to it in the meantime. I've got my volume so low because I don't want any like echo from my headphones, and I can't
Yeah,
even hear the goddamn thing. So they didn't master it very well,
yeah.
bringing it back. In this day and age, like, come on, just
I mean,
pick
it's
up those
kind of
peaks and valleys, dude.
I know that there's things that you can do, but it is kind of fucking hard to start with a turd and then polish it into something listenable, you know?
Right? Yeah, that's fair. So, yeah, maybe I don't know. They have like a Bandcamp release for this too, like they did with Husker Du.
Who's gonna do? I'm not sure. Um, let's fucking see. I think it was just I think it's just a free little album drop. I see with a similar oh yeah, they got a bunch of live sets up now on their Bandcamp. Looks like you can get live at the Metropolitan in Leeds, UK, live at the Forum, London, UK, live at the Palace, Los Angeles, live at TV8, Seattle, Washington. They got a fuck ton of live sets.
Oh
So,
yeah,
um, so yeah, if you want to hear the same songs played in different locations that sound slightly different than each other,
right.
um, you have a lot of options to do so. Or you could just be like me and listen to 13 songs in a repeater and
Exactly.
have
Call it a
have
day.
good
Right.
audio.
Exactly. Well, sick. Next up, oh boy, how exciting! We have another live album from Froggy band Tesseract. We mentioned a single some weeks ago.
I think it was Radar.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is called Radar, the Radar OST.
Right.
I'm not seeing a track on there
Oh, you know
called
what?
just Radar.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see here.
No, they just have the whole
If I
album.
s- if I
Natural
saw it,
Disaster.
if I
No,
saw it, I
Sacrifice
feel like I might
Organ.
remember.
What has the
Yeah,
most?
there it
I
is.
feel like it was Natural
It
Disaster.
was it
Tender?
was Tender. Yeah,
Tender. Yeah, right.
it was
Funny story
Tender.
about the word tender. I have my Fender bass amp. I like bumped it or something, and the one part of the right side of the top of the F came off. So now my bass amp says tender.
Dude, that's awesome.
I love it. Yeah. So it's cool. It's a way cooler tender than this one. This album is kind of boring. I'm gonna be real. I feel like
Yeah.
what's this radar thing again? Was it like a show or like a video game or whatever?
Yeah, it's a show.
Okay.
It was a live concert,
Oh, okay.
Tesseract with
Oh,
Choir Noir.
right.
Um, and that was the group, that was the singing group, that was formed because of Bring Me the Horizon, right? Didn't we look that up?
Oh,
They did
yeah.
like yeah, like they did
Yeah.
like a collaboration album with Bring Me the Horizon, and then they've done a handful of
Right.
other
Well, they were like I feel like they were the like choir on um Sempiternal and shit like that.
quite possible.
They did For Those That Wish to Exist by Architects as well. They had a couple songs on there. Do You Dream of Armageddon and Black Lungs. Great songs. Uh
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know, I'm on their website again, which is where I found
Right.
the
Doesn't give you a
information the
lot of
first time.
information, right, on there.
Yeah, they're yeah. How do you pronounce this Bring Me the Horizon record? Ammo? Amo?
Oh, yeah, Amo.
Amo? Amo? That's what they were on.
Oh, okay.
I which I didn't listen to, so I
I
have no
listened to
idea.
Mantra on that album. I thought that was the best song. It was the single on there. It was pretty
Okay.
cool. Got me back into Bring Me the Horizon.
All right. All
After
right.
well, it's not like I ever dropped off, but like I hadn't been listening to him for a little while just because. And yeah, I heard that and I was like, oh shit, they're back in full force. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, if you like live albums, you might like this. Um, Hard to tell though, by Bill
Yeah,
Murray.
the only this one does have a little bit better production quality than
Mm-hmm.
most live albums.
Okay.
And the video that I saw online for it, for I think Natural Disaster was pretty cool. It was shot very well.
Okay.
So this could be one of those things that I can see myself watching.
Right.
Um, but to be honest, I haven't really followed Tesseract very long into their career, and the only song that I recognize in this track list is Concealing Fate Part 1. Otherwise, I don't know any of these songs.
Yeah. Same. So hey, yeah. I pull up the video too, and it actually does look. It's one of those. It's a live album. It's better to be there live. It's better to see it live.
Yeah, true that.
We have one more release on this list. We've been off track so many times, dude. We've been recording for an hour already. Would you believe it?
Hey, who cares?
Right. It is the song "Blood of the," excuse me, the album "Blood of the Bull" by Upon a Burning Body. What alliteration! I love that. I didn't get too much of a chance to listen to it, but I do love Upon a Burning Body. So, what did you think of it?
Well, it's good that you like them because I remember listening to them in 2010 for their first album when they first came out.
Okay.
Um, but they didn't really impress me enough to like want to keep listening to them too
Hmm.
much. But I did listen to trying to think of which song was highlighted from this album that I listened to, but I did get a few songs in on the full listen, and then I listened to one of the singles, and it was pretty good. Um, not my style, but pretty quality work. Just like pretty heavily produced. It's
Yeah.
a very professional sounding metal record.
Right. I'll give you that. Red, white, and green. Green. The
Queen?
one after that was what got me into them. So Texas Blood Money,
Right on.
dude.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty solid. So, yeah, we got a whole album by them. I love the imagery, dude. Bull coming out of a barbed wire ring of fire, dude.
Yeah.
That should be the name of a song. Barbed wire ring of fire, dude. Be sick.
I'm I'm not gonna lie, I am happy for them that they stopped using their logo on these album releases because it's pretty bad logo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry guys.
You're entitled to that, dude. I like that
Yeah,
one. Southern Hostility, the one with just like that woodburn, like the longhorn fucking skull. That's kind of cool.
that
Like
is kind of
the
cool, yeah.
text and all that. I don't know.
Right.
Seems like a little too much. So yeah, I'll definitely be giving this album a little bit more of a listen through later on. While I'm listening to Bronx and Mariachi El Bronx. I think that's
Hell
fair.
yeah, dude.
Right. Be sick. Alrighty, what a fun time talking about our new releases. We did I mean, I guess technically this next thing, getting into this artist news, it is also kind of a release,
Yeah,
but not really. But yeah, I did. And I'm patting myself on the back because usually you're the one putting in information on our little template script thing. I beat you, dude, and I had to text you about it. I'm like, or I didn't text you. No, I told you about it the next day. Um,
yeah.
yeah, I was just so proud of
You were
myself.
stoked.
Thanks. Nah, I'm bummed. Um, no, I gotta while I was doing my edits and stuff super last minute for last week's episode, I was on YouTube just trying to find some music, and I did notice that North Lane, literally like 6 hours prior they dropped this thing. North Lane was on Audio Tree, and they had like a 4 or 5 song set, of course, with some interviews interspersed throughout. Um, got a little depressing in some parts, not gonna lie. Um, Talking
Why you
about
say that?
Marcus's well, so between the guitarist and it was also one of the only times I've seen the drummer and the, like, production/guitarist, slash guitarist like, unmasked. Usually, the drummer's wearing, like, a face mask and
Okay.
or, like a just like a mask, and then the, production guitarist guy who does the MIDI controller and shit, he's got, like, a full mask on with, like, lights and shit. It's or no, he was wearing a mask, a little face mask with, some cool glasses that had, like, light up eyes and shit. It was super dope. But yeah, they were fully unmasked throughout the set. But I know Marcus, I know his name, and then their other guitarist, he's just wearing like a hat or something. He looks like a hardcore guy. Um, they were talking about, like, their lyric writing process and how it'll just be, like, them 2 hanging out, and then I feel like his name is Zach or something, but Zach will ask Marcus, like, "Just tell me a story about something that happened in your life," and then Marcus will literally tell him, like, according to Zach, one of the most fucked up things he's ever heard, like, one of the most depressing things, stories, whatever. He's like, "How could somebody deal with this shit?" And he's like, "Let's write some lyrics about it." You know what I mean? We'll just fucking go from there. So, and yeah, I was just like, wow, that's super sad. That
That
breaks
is
my heart.
deep.
But it's cool,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it was nice to see the other two guys, like I said, the rhythm or whatever guitarist production and the drummer actually like speak up and speak out and fucking incorporate themselves. Because any sort of like press thing I see or like pictures or whatever, like they're just kind of off to the side doing their own thing, and then the other two are like the faces. If it works for them, that's cool. But some highlights during that set. Their third song was a mashup of Dispossession, Gin, and another older song. I can't bring it to mind immediately. Um, but that was pretty cool. Fine. What was it? Was it Quantum Flux? But yeah, it was one of their older songs, I believe. Um, First up, they played Bloodline, and yeah, they had a song with um Jacob Charlton, I believe, who you should know from Thornhill. He's the
Okay.
lead vocalist of them. I can't. Which one was it? No. Yeah, it was just a solid audio tree, and I'm happy that I got to catch that. Um, and if you haven't seen it yet, folks out there listening, definitely I recommend checking it out. Did you get a watch through of it?
I didn't. I was actually um I was on Audio Tree today looking through some content, which we'll
Uh-huh.
talk about a little bit later. But no, that North Lane. I saw that on there, and it is on my to watch list
Huh. Hell yeah. I think you're gonna
because
enjoy it. Oh, the song was After
Yeah.
Image with Jacob, E.T.
Oh,
Dubs.
nice. Yeah, I like these audio tree sets. They're pretty they're pretty sweet.
Right.
Also the amount of time that they elapse is about the amount of attention that I have. So
Exactly.
it works
Ours
out
is
for me.
a half hour.
Perfect.
One other little tidbit I'd like to say, I just pulled it back up so I could watch it again and relive that moment. Um, I like how the whole band is like facing each other while they're playing. It's not like an extension of a show or anything. Like it just feels like a nice
Right.
group jam session. You know what I mean? I think that's super cool. So
I do like those setups.
right,
It
they're just
like makes you
riffing
feel
off each
like
other.
yeah, it
Right.
makes you feel like you're like standing in the corner of like their practice space watching them
Exactly.
practice.
Right.
Um well, we talked about it a little bit last week, the bad weather
Yeah.
sweeping through a lot of the United States
Right.
last week, and that caused some trouble for Norma Jean. They were forced to miss their Salt Lake City and Boise dates on the 20th anniversary of Oh God, the Aftermath tour. Um, they just couldn't brave the roads. They
Right.
tried upon leaving Denver, Colorado, and they just couldn't make it. The band shared a post on the band's Instagram stating, "This hurts to post, but there's absolutely no way that we can make the shows tonight and tomorrow. We got up at 4 a.m. and hit the road in good faith, but I-80 is infamous for its brutal winter conditions and its lack of mercy on touring bands." They also said it took 5 hours to go 100 miles and
That's
then only
crazy.
got slower.
Right.
So yeah, so they started sliding around. They just had to make the call, unfortunately. The shows were not canceled. Apparently, Atreyu and Zero were still playing the show, but I know that personally, if I would have bought tickets to this tour, I would have been pretty upset
Yeah.
and probably wouldn't have gone, to be
Right.
honest with you. But that's just me. Um, I mean, Norman Jean, we've talked about him plenty,
Oh yeah.
about
I'll talk
how
about them
big of fans
anytime,
we
anywhere,
are.
dude. I love those guys.
Yeah, dude, they're so good. But yeah, if you were buying tickets to this tour, it's probably to celebrate their 20th anniversary of their
Right.
album.
That was the album that
Not
got me into him. Was Oh God, the Aftermath.
me as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sucks for the people of Salt Lake City and Boise, but thankfully we don't live in either of those spots, so we didn't miss
Exactly.
out. Um this was kind of cool. I didn't watch the episode eh, but I will be soon. We had a new Hard Lore podcast episode come out with
Yeah.
Anthony Green. Um he apparently has clarified some information about Circa Survive. Um Contrary to reports in 2022 of them going on hiatus, uh Anthony has confirmed that they are broken up.
Yeah.
So looks like
Which makes me sad, but also
yeah.
excited because then that means there's nothing taking them out of Ellis Dunes in the future. So fuck yeah, dude. I love those guys. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
an
I
Anthony
got
Green stan. That's what it is. Whatever he's in, I'm gonna
yeah.
listen to. I love his voice. Any music that ends up being attached to that is also really good. So it's cool.
Yeah. I got the the transcript from the podcast up, and it looks like he says some shit went down. Um, he says talk about things I wish I would have done different. When all the shit went down, it was heartbreaking thing. I never imagined it would go the way it went. None of us did. Blah 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 blah. Looks like things got worse during the pandemic when their tours postponed, and then Anthony started working with dudes from Ellis Dunes over COVID. So it looks like you know people got busy, and amongst the drama that was going on with the band,
Right.
just kind of solidified everything and took everybody in their own direction. So
Mhm.
um, sounds like Anthony has nothing but nice things to say about the dudes from Circa Survive and the band and his experience with it.
Right.
Uh, I have no idea what the rest of the band thinks, but I mean, if everybody is amicable enough, I don't think it would be impossible to get a reunion tour at some point in the
Right.
future.
That'd be nice. I would like to see some of those songs live. I never got a chance to see Circa while they were touring. And I've seen Ellis Dunes once. It was great. It was a great surprise. And
Yeah,
then I actually on the same day got to see Seosin.
nice.
Uh no, I think it was a previous day. Either way, same weekend I got to see Seosin, but of course without Anthony. This was literally last year. Um yeah, so let's get Circa let's just do a one off, guys. Just do what Danza did. Pick a festival, make a weekend, fucking just play something. Celebrate a 20-year of Juturna. Do Blue Sky Noise for me. That would be great. I'd love to see that. And we'll go from there.
Yeah.
So we'll talk. We'll talk more, Anthony.
Yeah, we'll see. Don't rush it. I'm sure it'll be around eventually,
Yes.
as all good things. It'll be quiet and it'll be in the back of everyone's mind, and then all of a sudden it'll come up and be
Okay.
like,
All right. That's fair. It's a
"Hey,
better way.
yeah, I like it. It's a better surprise that way." In other news, we were kind of talking about this a little bit last week, I think. So it's funny that this is popping up again, but Bad Omens have announced they're doing a global live stream for their show on December 12th. They're going to be capturing their second to last show of the current European tour with Bill Murray and the Ghost Inside. The performance will be streamed via AFAS Live in Amsterdam, with tickets now available for purchase on Veeps.
Oh. Look at
So
that.
we were kind of talking about Veeps a little bit last week.
Mhm.
I can't remember what was on there. It was a documentary of something,
It,
a band.
yeah.
Oh, Death Heaven.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then we found out how cool Veeps looks.
Right.
So here's yet another reason to get yourself a Veeps account
Yep.
if you don't have one. So I will not be. I'm gonna wait until you think it's worth it, and then I'm gonna live vicariously through you.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
um. So yeah, I don't know how this works. I don't know. I'm assuming it says tickets available now on Veep. So is this like a pay per view one time live stream thing? I'm gonna guess
Yeah. Either
that
that
that's the
or
case.
maybe I don't know. I don't know how Veeps works. I mean, yeah, you get your monthly subscription.
Well, yeah, and I'm wondering is does this mean that in order to buy the tickets for these, you have to have a Veep subscription, or can anybody buy a ticket for the live stream
Right.
without being a subscriber? It would be pretty cool if you didn't have to subscribe.
So if you have the subscription,
You just get
it's
it?
live and on-demand access to this event and all other events for $20. Or you can
Nice.
purchase, you can do a one-time purchase,
Oh, that's sick. So
which
yeah,
I
you can
assume will
just
give you, you can
you can
watch it
pay.
through, you got like 24 hours to watch it or something.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. It
I
gives you
mean,
that choice.
$20 is pretty stiff, but
Yeah.
at the same time, if there's enough content on there that you're interested in, I could see it being worth it.
Right.
Um, but it is cool that they're giving you the option. They're like, yeah, we don't care. You can either subscribe or not subscribe, but just have your
Exactly.
content one
Yeah.
however
Oh,
you
yeah.
want it.
Right.
So I'm gonna do some research and see who the fuck owns Veeps. I'm about to find out. Live Nation, you son of a
Oh,
bitch.
damn.
You fucking son of a bitch. Yeah, that's so it's owned. Wait. Live Nation owns a majority stake in Veeps, the ticketed live streaming platform co-founded by Joel and Benji Madden of Good Charlotte.
Oh,
Wait, does that okay. Okay, so the Good Charlotte dudes started this thing and
okay.
now Live Nation owns the majority stake. Oh yeah, it looks like it was acquired in January of 2021. But fuckers. All right.
Well,
Well,
not
they don't
anymore.
deserve your $20.
Right.
But whatever. It seems to have cool content on it.
Right.
Um in moving things along, uh let's see. We heard some news from Clown from Slipknot. He says that the Lost album titled Look Outside Your Window may be finally released in 2026. He recently shared an update on the record through Discord. Um,
Weird.
says, yeah, I don't know who he's talking to on here or whatever, but says, let's start with Look Outside Your Window. I know I told everyone it would be this year. I'm very sorry it hasn't been. Things come to play that change things all the time with the art that we create. I want you to know 2026 is the year. It's simply time, and I'm just tired of waiting myself. Have faith, I promise. Um, yeah, it says Clown, Corey Taylor, Jim Rue, and Sid Wilson recorded Look Outside Your Window amid the tours or the recording sessions of All Hope Is Gone in 2008. um Sounds like Clown has talked about releasing this work plenty of times over the years, but has yet to fall through with it. So sounds like things are getting more serious, but maybe not as hopeful as we think. I don't know. I don't know anything about this project. Have you heard anything about this?
No. Well, and that's the thing. I feel like I've talked about this before. I don't give a fuck about Slipknot anymore. Like, when I was like
Yeah.
12 and like mad at the world and shit, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, Slipknot. You know, they're sniffing dead birds out of jars before shows. That's so sick. I don't fucking care anymore. Like, they're old. Why
What
are
the
they putting
fuck?
out this music? Like, I don't know. They are off my radar now. That
Is,
literally that album.
is that is that a real
Have you
story?
not heard that?
No, that they're sniffing dead
As
birds in jars.
far as I understand, at some of their early shows, they had like like a dead crow or something in a fucking jar in the van, and then before shows, they would fucking just huff dead bird and, like, to exemplify the feeling of death and decay, and
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Man, that's a little bit dark and twisted.
Jesus.
Did you find an article on it?
I found something on Reddit 3 years ago, somebody asked about it, "Did anyone go to a show with the dead crow or have any information about it? It's a pretty bizarre thing, and I would love to know some info on it." Us too. So,
Yeah,
the
is it
top
it
comment. Right,
basically, is it real?
right. So the top
Yeah.
comment, by this person, Bunker44, "The dead crow in the jar was something the members would take a whiff of before going on stage. One time, a member, might have been Clown, huh, took the jar on stage and let the concert goers sniff it. Then they started reaching in the jar and eating the dead crow. The crow was at the point of decomposition where it was starting to turn into a kind of jelly." Next comment, "What the fuck?" Same. What?
That's awesome.
Oh,
Ew.
yeah, there's another comment. "This is not the first time a metal musician has done this. Mayhem started doing this in the '80s. Dead used to keep dead birds in
Yeah.
a bag and inhale air from the bag before concerts." What the fuck?
I briefly remember that.
Uh, Here, I got a link I'm gonna send you in our chat. It's on YouTube. What the fuck? So yeah, I guess it's the story has been corroborated. It's happened. And I guess they also ate it one time, so ew. Yeah, that's where we're at, man. It's fucking
You is you is
Slipknot, dude.
right. Alright, well, man, I can't wait to watch this video later.
Right.
Alright, moving on, uh, to some, sorta cool news. Uh,
Yeah.
so I think it was I don't remember when it was, sometime this year or
Mhm.
earlier this year,
Yeah.
it was announced that Oceano was gonna be breaking up after, there was, like, a bunch of, like, blowback over them touring with some band, um, and I guess they were just, like, giving Oceano a big hard time for bringing some band out on tour with them. Either way, their singer Adam Warren was upset about it and was over it, and he decided that they were just gonna. They said fuck it. They quit, and that was all we heard.
Right.
Now apparently Oceano has played their final show this past Saturday, December 6th in Chicago, and their vocalist Adam Warren has revealed his new project. It is called Codename Quantum, and apparently it pairs him up with guitarist Michael Butler. They have released their debut singles called "Endless Cycle," and it is it's different than what you would expect. Uh, for those of you that know Oceano, you know that they're pretty fucking heavy, and Adam is pretty fucking crazy on vocals. He's got hella gutturals.
Right.
Um, he sounds insane, but this track from this new project has got him singing
Hmm.
for the first
Yeah.
time
I
ever.
did see that. That'll be interesting. I've never heard him sing, so we'll see how that goes, but, um,
It is interesting,
yeah.
because I did listen to this track a couple times.
Okay. I haven't heard it.
Um, yeah, it's interesting. I feel like I'm in shock still um, from the clean vocals coming from Adam that I just don't even really remember if it was good or not. I'm about to go
Oh,
listen to it
Codename
real
Quantum.
quick.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, could have picked a little bit longer of a name, huh?
Right.
On Title, they've got 4 fans.
Nice. We have
Yeah,
more fans than Codename Quantum, dude. Fuck yeah.
for now.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Well, but
Literally
now they
24
have
hours.
5 fans.
Oh shit, man. Who's their fifth fan?
Us.
Oh, cool. I know. I know.
um, yeah, this song, from what I'm hearing so far, he's got some good pipes on him.
It's giving me
Surprisingly.
some fuck. Why can't I think of his name right now? Uh, Kill Switch.
Oh yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
Can you?
Fucking. Can you? Fuck. Don't say one word. Howard.
Howard. Yeah, Howard Jones. There we go. I
Yeah.
was gonna say Adam Driver, but I'm
Yeah.
like, no, that's Adam
No.
D, dude.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. It kind of gives off vocal vibes, but I definitely. I don't know. I feel like if you're if you're exceptionally good at aggressive vocals, it's usually not the same for clean vocals.
Right.
And I'm not saying that it's impossible, but I'm saying usually one stands out a little more over. And Adam has some pretty crazy aggressive vocals.
Right.
Um, so the fact that he can sing like this is pretty impressive. The music is not impressive.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I've heard
It's a little
this.
proggy.
I've
It's
heard
it's
this.
cool, but
Yeah, yeah. Kind of just for like reminds me of like it's like Born of Osiris with fucking
clean
Adam
vocals.
singing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. I did find
So,
the tour that they were on. It was with Attila and
oh yeah, that's what it was.
yeah, a lot of metal, you know, artists were commenting on the post about it, calling it the rapist abuser tour.
Yeah.
One quote that I think is hilarious from the bassist Fit for a King, Ryan. He had commented on it, remarking, "I wonder if Dealer will participate in Franz's OnlyFans. Might be too consensual for Aiden." Bombs dropped. So Adam didn't
Damn.
like all the backlash from all of his colleagues and was like, "Fine, I'm out of here." And here we are.
Yeah. That I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really care one way or another, but
Right.
it it's like sounds like me being a Notre Dame fan right now kind of sounds like Notre Dame being like, "Oh, you left us out of the fucking playoffs? Well, we're not playing a bowl game this year."
Yeah.
They're just like, "Oh, fine. You don't want to fucking you think what I'm doing right now is fucking stupid? You don't like it? Well, I'm never doing anything again. Fuck you guys."
Is that what's going on with Notre Dame? Because I've seen some
Oh
updates
yeah,
about
Notre
that.
Dame
Yeah.
got well, I mean the college football playoffs are fucking the way that they're decided upon is stupid anyway.
Okay.
It's
So it has
voted
nothing to do
on.
with like wins, like the
It
playoffs and
does, but
okay.
college is like kind of difficult because there's so many fucking schools.
Right.
There's different conferences and shit like that.
Yeah.
And like yes, conference winners get in, but then there's like also like Notre Dame isn't part of a conference.
Oh.
So they just play teams that they've decided upon, basically. Um,
Okay.
and it's usually by tradition. I mean, we play this some of the same teams every year.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, the fucking panel of people who decided on the college football playoffs
Snubbed
decided
him.
that Notre Dame wasn't part of it.
Dang. How does Shane Gillis
Which
feel about this, dude? Do you know?
yeah, actually I saw a clip about it.
Oh, nice. All right.
He
Yeah. What's up?
he thinks
How's he
he
doing?
thinks it's stupid.
Of course. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, as we
Love
all
that.
do,
Yeah.
but
Uh,
whatever.
as most of y'all do. I couldn't give a fuck either way, but
Yeah, we know.
that's all right. I'm not a sports ball guy.
Yeah, no sports for you. You're all wiener dog.
Basketball, rugby ball, hot dog,
um, short shorts,
sports.
cigarette. Um, well, that was fun.
Oh
The
yeah.
last little bit of news that I got for
Last
a
lot of
minute.
bit, you mean? Come on, don't
Yeah, a
don't
lot of
undersell it. Don't undersell
yeah, a
it.
lot of it. Um, there's America's favorite ample-chested Republican actress Sydney Sweeney reveals in a recent interview with Vogue magazine that her favorite band growing up, believe it or not, Tyler, was Nine Inch Nails.
And let me tell you, I would say
You're
she
judging.
I'm judging, dude. She was on
Yeah.
Euphoria. It was fucking it was weird, dude. Come on.
You tell me. So this is I was laughing so fucking hard when I saw this.
Right.
Uh because I was like I was like, we literally just talked about Nine Inch Nails and
Yeah.
how you apparently judge people who say that they're into Nine Inch Nails, but also we learned that you secretly get tingly in your pants when you listen to fucking Trent Reznor sing
That's not
about
what I said.
things.
Don't misquote me. It seems like I insinuated that, but it's not. Yeah. I'll
What
listen.
do you judge it? How are you judging Sydney right now?
Like this. I don't know. Fucking. And honest to God,
What do you
I really don't care
what,
if you listen to Nine Inch Nails or not. But I just in the back of my head, like if I hear that, I'm gonna reiterate this. If I hear that Nine Inch Nails is your favorite band at any point in time, I'm gonna think you're kind of a weirdo. Okay, that's it. Whatever you do in your own time is fine. I don't judge. I don't, but I will instantly. I'm trying to look for another word than judge, but I can't find one. I'll just put you in a box. I'll put you in this box over here of other Nine Inch Nail fans. I was explaining this to somebody else. Maybe I was explaining it to you like this. It's like the same people that like Perry Farrell and the things he does in his off time. You know what I mean? They're burning
yeah.
themselves. They're fucking, putting meat hooks in their body. It's those people. You know what I mean? They got piercings in places that piercings don't need to be. You know what I'm saying? It is those types of people.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
that's fair. That's fair.
So,
So what do you think I mean, fucking Sydney Sweeney says that it was her favorite band growing up. What kind of weird shit do you think she was into?
uh, I don't know. Um, group stuff. I don't know. Young experimentation. I don't know. Burning herself maybe. I doesn't seem like she has any scars or whatever. She's a Republican, so I
Yeah.
can't. Screwing over the middle class and the lower class because her parents probably have a lot of money
No, you
and
probably
watching that happen in real time.
you know what she wasn't a big fan of?
What?
Reading.
Why do you say that?
It was a Republican joke.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, they don't read. I love it. Yeah, that one goes out to you,
uh,
Chapman.
to be honest, to be dude, I put some extra napkins in your bag because your pickle was kind of wet.
I hope he's
uh,
listening to this when we release it. I'll
me
message him.
too.
I'll see what's up.
um, no, I'm just so happy that I was able to say America's favorite ample-chested Republican
Yeah.
actress
If
on
you
air.
remember when we were allocating things for the episode, I immediately noticed that you didn't give that one to me, so I don't blame you.
Nope, that's mine.
That's fine. That's all right.
That's mine.
All right. Before we make this too weird, we'll go ahead and transition off to our next little point. I guess I forgot the next one I'm so excited about. Um Notorious vocal in your ears, in your face band Avenged Sevenfold have reunited with, would you believe it, the Call of Duty franchise, contributing their new track Magic to season 1 of Black Ops 7. Why do you keep giving them money, guys? Come on. What is it? Call of Duty's an Activision thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Or
think so.
yeah. Yeah, why are you Infinity Ward? Yeah, published by Activision. Stop giving them your money. Um, let's see. Yeah, you can unlock it by completing the Easter egg on the new map Astra Malorum. They have done this in the past. M Shadows, their vocalist, appeared in Black Ops 4, and the entire band did perform in game on Black Ops 2. What, in the middle of like war or something? That's crazy.
I have no
Um,
idea, dude.
dude, and they released an EP, yeah, compiling all of their previous Call of Duty contributions. So open up that game fuel, get those Doritos out, and enjoy some new Avenged Sevenfold on Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I will not. So let me know how it
This
goes, or don't. Please don't. Don't tell me. I don't care.
this
I'm
song,
not.
I'm not gonna lie, this song kind of sucks. Um,
You don't have to lie.
no,
Please tell the
I'm
truth. Let
not.
the people know.
I'm not, no. I haven't gotten to the part where I would be forced to lie yet.
Okay.
Um, no, the song sucks, but I did watch. There's a 360-degree VR video for this uh song.
Okay.
I don't remember where I found it. I found it somewhere online. But obviously I don't have a VR headset, so I couldn't view it the way that it's supposed to. But the video does have a toggle on the top of it. And it's kind of cool. The song not great. The video's nothing special. There was like some lyrics on the TV screens in the background, but it looked like you're like in the game, hanging out, listening to some Avenged Sevenfold. So to be honest with you, I was really thrown off by this song because I haven't listened to anything by this band in a very long time. So I didn't even know what they sounded like anymore. So this is not at all what I thought that they would be
Right.
sounding like right now.
Yeah. Hail to the King was the last time I heard and followed anything from Avenged Sevenfold. Had the opportunity to see him headlining last year, and I chose to go home. So let that be an
I mean,
indicator to how excited I
I don't
am about anything that they do.
yeah, I don't blame you there. I didn't even like Hail to the King. I didn't like Nightmare. Uh yeah, I didn't even really care for their self-titled
Yeah.
album. I pretty much only their first album was pretty good, but a little
Right.
raw. Waking the Fallen and City of Evil were my two albums. And it was mainly City of Evil was what I was into the most. Uh
Did you listen to their AI song?
No.
It's called Nobody, and it's got trombones in it.
Wait.
It was
What?
completely, I guess, according to M Shadows,
Oh,
built from
I
the ground up
see this.
with AI.
That doesn't sound like something you should admit.
Right. Well, I remember when it first when it first came about and everything, and like I said, they've just been a big like M Shadows is he's just been a huge like talking head for years now. Kind of like how I feel about Corey and like Lars Ulrich and shit, and anyone else. Just
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Like I don't care. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, like they had said something about not it specifically, but the track came out. They released it kind of quietly, and then everyone was like, "What the fuck's going on? Like this is obviously not, or this was made by AI and whatever." And then after a while, they were like, I think everyone like they released it to see what everyone thought, and when everyone was like, "It sounds weird. It sounds gross. It's a bad fucking song." They were like, "We made it
Well,
with
that's because
AI.
we
That's
didn't
why
do
it
it.
sounds so
Yeah.
weird," just to kind of get around the backlash or whatever. And yeah, it fucking exists. So it's
Well, if anything, that pisses me off because, like, I literally was just bitching last week about how confusing everything is nowadays
right,
with AI songs being released. Now, actual bands are releasing fake songs made by AI under their name.
right,
And it's like, what the fuck, dude?
exactly.
That's why I listen to an iPod now.
Wasn't it Warner Brothers Records that was talking
That
about the
what?
whole like AI?
They're the ones that signed off on that stupid app to be able to
Right.
use their artists. Yeah.
Um, let's see if it's still. Guess who signed to Warner Brother Records?
Avenged Sevenfold.
These fucking guys. Yeah, Avenged Sevenfold.
Not a shocker.
They're opting in for sure.
Yeah.
Losers.
Fucking losers.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I'm gonna throw open my mouth if we continue talking about this. So, we're gonna go ahead and move to our next talking point. Speaking of AI, Sumerian Records founder Ash Avildsen, um, voiced out on Instagram to tech companies about their decision to embrace AI music. I did find an article. I'm reading this off of Metal Sucks. He calls for a velvet revolution against AI in music. The word corporate overlords has been used, and I love that. I will pull that out anytime I can. It's kind of a long quote, but I'll kind of paraphrase. He's talking about how the big three and big tech companies have all teamed up to usher in AI bans with open arms. Why? Same reason they allowed Spotify and YouTube to rape the artist's royalty and devalue what playing a song on demand is worth. They are not in the individual art business; they are in the shareholder business. Yeah. Um. Yeah. He's talking about how shitty it is, and my favorite part was at the end. He calls them all out, and he's like, "I welcome any CEO or exec from a major label or tech company to debate me live on the AI crisis. Thanks for reading." What a guy! I love that. I will always support Sumerian and what they stand for. This is cool to have finally a not necessarily finally an opposing voice, but um, like somebody at his position saying like, "No, I'm not here to just make a whole bunch of money by doing as little as possible. I want to support individualism and creative freedom and bring back the release, like support artists the way they need to be supported." Um
Right.
when the rest of the world is just on this big money hunt and they want more and more and more, and now artists, not only musicians, but like physical artists, graphic designers are being ousted from jobs because You can put in a couple of prompts to a program and they'll be like, "Okay, yeah, I got you." And then they make literally the most soulless thing that we can tell is AI. I don't want it to get any
Right.
better. You know what I mean? I've heard some points on a little bit of support of AI, like for some marketing firms, flyers, like small end, like mass marketing things. I could kind of see a point to, but like
Nah.
no, just nothing. You don't
Nah.
agree?
I mean, well, I just when it comes down to that shit, I mean, you're just taking jobs away from people.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
Like,
Right.
no matter what.
Exactly.
I mean, no matter what, you're taking somebody's job away.
Right.
So
Okay, so
I
let's
don't.
let's put this point out there. What about like for like technical writing? Manuals and shit. How do you feel? Do you think AI could do that? Excel work, accounting?
Have I used AI for it? Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, should we be separating that out for AI specifically? I don't know.
Here's something we could use AI for. Uh car, vehicle, fucking, you know what I mean? Go ahead and make a shop. Personal assistance. Like maybe not, I don't know, like I'm not gonna say like a robot to like walk around and like wash your ass and shit, but like if I'm in my car, you know what I mean? Like I'm using my car voice to chat, sort of thing. That's an AI thing. It's not
yeah,
live responding to me, but I'm saying like, not necessarily a chat bot. Like I don't want to sit and talk to my car, but wouldn't that be cool if
yeah,
we could have like Kit from Knight Rider? Is that Kit? Is that the
yeah,
car's name?
yeah. That is.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, that's kind of how your car is set up now, right? I mean,
Right.
if you're running like
Android Auto,
Android
Apple
Auto or whatever,
CarPlay.
like
Right.
yeah,
Find
like
this song
you're
for me.
talking
Okay. Yeah.
you're talking with your AI
Make a
assistant
shopping
to
list like
do things.
Alexa, but don't
Yeah,
fucking, you
right.
know what I mean, like listen in while you know what I mean, like what Alexa I'm sure does for Jeff
It's all
Bezos is,
doing it, bro.
you know what I mean. But yeah, you know what I mean?
It's
Like
all
personal
doing it.
assistants, things that for like disabled people, you know what I mean? If they can still talk, like, hey, make this shopping list for me or place an order for this, you know what I mean? But don't
Yeah, the problem is there's a lot of things that we've made convenient that should only be used if you need it,
right,
but that's not how
right,
humanity works. Like everybody just
right,
wants their life to be easier and less thoughtful.
exactly.
So
But on the
it
other
just
side, if we're gonna allow AI to come in and do take these jobs or whatever, let's bring up the idea of universal basic income, dude. How about that? Huh?
no, we can't do that.
Why not? That'll give us
I don't know.
time
We
to
just
focus
can't.
on hobbies.
I don't know. We just can't. Just fucking shut up and go back to
Okay,
work.
of course.
No, I don't fucking understand. I mean, I'm with you, dude. If you want my opinion, I would be more than happy to like figure out some sort of system for I mean, universal health care should be top priority
Number
number
one,
1.
right?
But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, if you want to do some sort of supplemental universal basic income that allows people to be able to like not have to worry about um work as much so that they can
right,
enjoy life. Yeah,
right.
I'm here for you. I mean,
Mhm.
we weren't fucking we're the only species that like gets up and like goes and does tasks for fucking other people
Exactly.
in
Right,
order to make money to get food to stay alive.
right. It's such
You
a fucked
know?
up concept, like you know. But that's the thing, like,
Kind of.
if we were all to go out and, like, hunt and do those things, like, then no animals
Yeah.
would exist, so we're a weird anomaly the grand scheme of things, let's all get together and fucking figure it out, guys, because I'm tired of fighting. This isn't meant to be
Yeah.
political. I just want everybody to get along. I want everybody to have some money, and I just want the world to be happy. That's all. That's all we're looking for. That's about it. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah. So keep AI out of music. Stop giving Activision your
please.
money, and fuck you, M Shadows, for supporting any of that. There it is. We got there.
Bam.
Right. Oh yeah, and yeah, Sumerian, support them with all the money you have, please. They have great artists. They have a great CEO, owner, founder, whatever. Uh, Next up, we have a collaboration track with Tom Morello, Rage Against the Machine fame. Super big political guy. He can say all the things that I'm not going to say on this show because cool, do it to it, man. You got
That's
the
what
money
you
for it.
do.
Exactly. And Beartooth. The track is called Everything Burns, and god damn it, I love you, Ryan, for giving this to me. It's gonna be on very popular MMORPG, Final Fantasy 14. Funny story, I haven't played that game in like 2 years because I'm tired of spending money on subscriptions. But it is a fun game. I have not heard any part of any teaser, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be cool.
I also haven't heard or actually I think I did hear a little teaser of it. Um Sounded fine. Sounded like a video game song.
All right.
But
Yeah, it's kind
I
of,
don't know anything.
I'm gonna say poppy.
uh,
It's
Yeah.
energetic,
I mean, Beartooth is kind of poppy.
right?
I don't know anything about video games these days. You said you haven't played Final Fantasy 14 because you're not into subscriptions. Is this a subscription based game?
Yes and no. Technically, you can get into the game right now, for free up to level 60, I believe. There are two ways to do it. You can either do, or no, is it level 60? Fuck, I'll have to look that up. This is a few years ago that I had gotten into it. Um, there's a console, and there's a Steam version. There's two ways. One way you get like 30 days to play, but I think you don't have any limitations. But after that 30 days, you have to purchase a subscription to play it. Um,
Damn.
yeah, or you could play free up to like level 60. I'm pretty sure the level cap is like 90. You only get the first two parts of the game, Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word. The next three or four expansions you do have to purchase after that point. I will say I got like a solid few months of gameplay, and I you have like limitations on how many characters you can make, but you can join X amount of servers. There's a bunch of them, data centers, whatever. Um, and you have ample opportunity to play however long you want for free on that game. So that's cool. But once you purchase that subscription, you can't do the free to play model anymore. So either way, like there are some limitations to it. But it is a really good game. I'm a huge Final Fantasy. Unlimited. Oh shit. Okay, so they've expanded it. It's unlimited play up to 70, including the base game and the first two expansions now, Heavensward and Stormblood. You don't get to do the market board, which is like players put up rare drops, mats and stuff for money, in-game money. You can only have so much money. You can't play PvP, so you can only play the story. Um, but once you purchase it, you can carry everything over, no problem. So, it's not too expensive. It's like $15 a month. I usually end up buying like 3 months at a time if I do purchase it, so I don't have to think about it, and then just go and play for a little while. But I don't know. I've gotten out of that subscription based game sort of model. Like I'll play. I have a weird thing about video games. Like I'll play either genre or a specific game series for like a week or two. I'll just get super hyper focused into it, and then I will drop it for about 6 months. So for
Yeah.
me, like getting onto 14, like I've got a few friends that play, and I can always get on with them. But this happened to me just recently this year with World of Warcraft. I hadn't played one iota of a moment of that game this entire time, and it's been over 20 years that it's been out. Buddy had convinced me to play because they have it free up to 20. And then I purchased a 6-month subscription, and then when that lapsed, I hadn't played the game for, like, 4 months, so I'm like, "What's the point? Why would I spend any more money on it if I'm gonna play it for a week or 2 and then drop it again," you know? So, it's just not me. So but the track is pretty cool, so I love that they're incorporating some really cool artists, into the game, so
Yeah.
for sure. We did get an announcement from the Acacia strain. They're set for the upcoming Tune Low Die Slow Festival will be live streamed via their vocalist's Twitch channel. That Twitch channel being Vincent Bennett's channel. We were just talking about Tune Low Die Slow the last couple weeks. Feel like that's come
We
up.
were?
Yeah. I think so. It's in Albany. Let's see. The band Acacia Strain will be headlining. Full of Hell is gonna be there. On Broken Wings, Skinless, Gates to Hell, Fuming Mouth, No Cure, and more. It's gonna be on literally next weekend, or this weekend actually, Saturday and Sunday, the 13th and the 14th. Um,
Hmm.
Nobody else I really recognize, but yeah, gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are you a big fan of the Acacia strain? I feel like
No.
okay. I feel like that's how it came up. They must have like released something recently. Did they had a whole album, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
Yeah. Casey Strain, I feel like, came out with an EP or something
they had a whole
recently,
album
or a new
this
track.
year. You Are Safe from God Here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Swamp Mentality, I recognize that. Let's see. Holy Moonlight has a lot of plays. All Beyond. Yeah, but they got a whole 12 track album that just came out. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember this because, yeah, I remember. I think A Call Beyond was on my playlist for a
yeah.
minute. But yeah, no, I'm not the biggest fan of this band. They're all right, but I'm definitely not going to go watch their set on Twitch.
Right. I'm probably not either, to be honest. I will be working
Yeah.
both those days. So or sleeping before work. I don't know. But I'm liking all these
Yeah,
like
right.
Christmas festivals that people are putting on. Like I know Better Lovers, I think, is on their tour right now with Hong Kong, Fuck You, and some other band. I don't remember who it was. I just
Yeah, it's a good tour.
yeah, exactly right. Um and August Burns Red is doing a thing for some Christmas deal. We were talking about that recently. I love
They've
that.
always been big
You know,
into
all these
Christmas.
big meathead metalheads are like, "Yay, Christmas! Let's fucking put out some Christmas music! Yay!" That's so funny.
Dude,
Yeah,
Christmas is Christmas
most
is pretty
wonderful time of
awesome,
year,
not
dude.
gonna lie.
Uh,
It is.
I don't know. I've been
It is.
playing Mr. Scrooge at work. because everyone's been bugging me about Secret Santa and shit. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
you've asked me like 8 times already. I told you like we'll get to it when we get to it. You know what I mean? And it
Yeah.
in my heart, I don't mean it. I don't hate Christmas. I just I'm gonna say it one more time this year, and then I'm done with it. I just hate the Thanksgiving washover. That's all. I don't want to keep ignoring it, and I get on the flip side of that whole thing, like Thanksgiving, I don't know, really shouldn't be celebrated because of the death of Native Americans and everything. But Christmas also started as a pagan holiday, and now they celebrate it as a Christian holiday, and it's bullshit. So nothing is real.
Yeah.
Nothing is actually what it is. Who gives a shit? Just be thankful and happy to, excuse me, be with your family. My issue
It's
is that
all
Christmas is now corporate. Christmas is capitalist. Buy, get more.
true.
Your family doesn't love you unless you buy them a Christmas present. Like, you know, that's the mentality I
Yep.
hate. I don't like seeing that. I don't want to see families going broke because they have to buy the next best thing for their family. I want you
Yep.
to support, and I always want you to aim for better in your life, but there needs to be a wall. There needs to be a boundary line. Just don't cross that. You know what I mean? Quit with the corporate
Yeah.
greed. Fuck you, corporate overlords. Eat a dick. Stop stealing our money.
No,
That's
I
that's
agree.
that's what I feel about it. Otherwise, I love
No,
the
I
feeling.
agree 100%. I mean, I am a big fan of the mood
Right.
enhancement of the
Mhm.
season.
Right.
It's a pretty crappy time of the year, all things considered, because it's fucking cold and wet and snowy and awful,
Yeah.
and it's cold season, and you know, everything sucks.
Yeah.
So it's nice to change your mood for a little bit for like a few weeks out of the year. Be a little more friendly to your neighbor.
Right.
Hold the door open for somebody. Fucking get something off of a top shelf for an old lady at the store. Do
Right.
something nice,
Exactly.
you know? But yeah, I agree. Everything, all the fucking holidays are fucked up from what they originally were intended to be. It's all a bunch of fugazi now, you know?
You know what I mean? Bullshit. So
But
I'll end my rant there for sure.
yeah.
Uh yeah, in other news, trust me folks, just hold on a little bit longer. We've only got a few more points to make. A couple more things to get off track about. Let's see. We finally got news from Joshua Travis. I did not get a chance to see the podcast, but I did read as much as I could about it in my off time. But on the totally legitimate business podcast, uh
Totally.
Josh had explained that yes, he's involved with the band, but how is he involved? Nobody really knows, not even him. Between Amir and being like just show crew for A Day to Remember,
Yeah.
being a back house guy, he's fucking busy. And I love that for him, but I hate that it takes away from one of the sickest projects he could ever work on ever. Now, it doesn't really sound like it's completely his fault for being so busy.
Yeah.
They brought in the original guitarist, how do you pronounce it? Eric Berngruber. He's back in, and I absolutely loved the way Josh explained that. He's like, "Yeah, Eric's back in, and he plays everything wrong, and now he's teaching everybody how to play everything wrong." So I don't know. Um, I love that for you, Josh. Go off, King. Yeah, he's just like, we'll fucking see. Now they did semi kind of announce, the band did another festival that they're gonna be playing pretty soon. What was it? Let's see. Yeah. That's all. That's the thing though. They're gonna have about Tony Danza is that they're going to be working on some music. they're not going to be doing a full tour. So they're not headlining. They're not gonna go across for 3 months, do anything like that. They're gonna pick like a one-off show, maybe a festival or two, and keep it at that because everybody still has other lives. Like these dudes are like 50 years old, like, and they haven't played in 12, 13 years. You know what I mean? Done anything.
Right.
So yeah. Find what's going on. Did you get to see the podcast at all?
I didn't see the podcast. No, I
Okay.
pretty much read the cliff notes from all this. But yeah, we talked about it a little bit last week in
Hmm.
speculation of what could possibly be going on, and I'm pretty sure I hit the nail on the head that they're making it sound like he's not part of the band, but he actually is part of the band, but he was
Right.
just busy with fucking a mirror.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, not shocking, but it also does sound like he's got his calendar pretty booked,
Right.
and he doesn't sound like he's got any immediate plans to join the band quite yet. Just sounds like they're gonna roll with 3 guitarists for now on, and that when he's not there, then the other 2 will handle it.
Right.
So,
I did find they're gonna be playing in May in Corpus Christi, for the Crush the Coast Fest. It's a 2-day thing. It's gonna be
okay.
with All Shall Perish, Cradle of Filth, Suffocation, I Declare War.
I declare
I need
war,
my
yeah.
readers for that one. Ghost Bath, Cultist Black, and the Periwinkle Massacre. Yeah. So if you're in Corpus Christi, Texas area on May 2nd or May 3rd, you can catch Tony Danza on May 2nd. Everybody and Cradle of Filth is headlining on the 3rd. But yeah, it's sad to hear that Josh isn't not busy enough to focus on these guys because out of either one of those bands, I would much rather listen to anything by Tony Danza, but I want him to be involved. You know what I mean? 3 and 4
Right.
were my favorite fucking Danza releases, and he was the one involved with those. As far as I understand, he pretty much did all of the recording, like for Danza 4.
Nice.
So, yeah, sucks. I love Amir. Trust me, I love dragging my knuckles on that fucking venue floor. Throwing down a little bit with the rest of them. And that I didn't know that Josh was involved with A Day to Remember's like stage crew. That's so cool to know that
I didn't
there's
either.
some big name, in music, and he's just like, I just want to help you guys do have the best show ever. It's so wholesome.
I mean, that's how Eagles of Death Metal like got, going was because fucking sound tech from fucking Queens of the Stone Age wanted to start a side project
Oh,
with Josh Homme.
oh,
Um
cool.
that's also how a perfect circle got started because a guitar tech
Uh-huh.
started a band with Maynard.
Okay,
Uh
cool.
so I mean, you don't really think about it too much, but like
Right.
these all these bands have professional dudes who set up all their shit for them and like make sure everything's working good, and they need to be able to play just as good as the artists that they're setting up for. So
Right. Yeah.
um there's some secretly awesome people behind the scenes of any production that you go see.
Yeah. Sick. So I'm looking forward ish to whatever they put out, and hopefully, Josh, you can find some time in your busy schedule to join them because I'd love to see you. Next up, we have a live video release from Texas fuzz metal band The Sword, one of my absolute favorites. In fact, I got this tattoo because of them. It's a sword. They did a live video of them playing Asheron Unearth/Unearthing the Orb. It's the opening track of their album Warp Riders. I didn't watch this video because I wasn't live for the recording, but I was there live for their tour on this album. And I got to witness them play this song. Great energy, and great song for the vocalist to play on because guess what? He doesn't have to sing. It's great. Um,
I had a joke planned for this.
and I
I was
stole it
gonna
from you,
say
huh?
you did steal it from me. I'm so happy that we're on the same page
Yeah.
though.
Well, but that's the thing, because like we've talked about it. Like I for the longest time, I was only listening to the Sword through their studio releases. I'd never seen them. I don't watch a lot of live videos, all that. So I was just like, I mean, he sounds all right, and you're like, no, trust me, if you ever see them. And then when I told you I was gonna go see them, you're like, you're gonna see it and you're not gonna hear it. And I saw it and I didn't hear it. So yeah, it was perfect. But
it's it's better that you don't hear it.
uh I don't know. We can still disagree on that one. I still think he has a decent voice. If he just fucking focused on his mic, it would work out for him. Come on, have some confidence, my guy. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, toured in celebration of that. They just issued a newly remixed and remastered version of the record. The footage was from the Brooklyn Bowl in Nashville, Tennessee. And their bassist Brian Ritchie is the one who had mastered it. Now, I'm not gonna say funny story, but when I saw Brian Ritchie get up on stage, everybody else was wearing like a button-up shirt, like they were wearing fucking jeans. And maybe he was too, but like he was wearing like a loose sweatshirt and like he just kind of looked like he just woke up. And I'm trying to think, he had come up like during their tech, sound check kind of time right after Rickshaw Billy before they had played. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Like tech guy, like he just looks like a guitar tech or bass tech guy, you know what I mean? And then dude comes up and starts playing. I was like, "Oh, cool." Like I just thought it was really funny how everyone else was like professionally dressed for the show and he's like, "I'm just here to lay down this bottom line, brother. Like ain't nothing to it but to do it." You know what I mean?
Hey
And that was
man, they're
cool.
paying him to be there.
Right, exactly. Right. Yeah.
Fuck it.
So, did you check out the recording at all?
Yeah, I saw the video, and it was good. I loved it even more because there were no vocals, so I didn't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
Um, but yeah, it was pretty good video. Everything was really tight. I really love the album Warp Riders, so this was cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Last little piece of news I got for y'all before I let Ryan take the stage. Converge drummer Ben Collar posted a picture on Instagram of his car literally upside down. Says he was T-boned by another car who immediately fled. Fuck that guy. I hate people like that. I've seen it twice in this bad weather. Somebody like scratching a car happens all the time downtown. When I was delivery driving, I'd just be out for a smoke. I watched a whole situation where somebody comes up, tries to park by the bistro in the boulevard,
Yeah,
and like I could hear it from fucking a block and a half away. And then they backed out, and the person stood there for like 10 minutes trying to figure out what to do. Um, didn't even leave a note, didn't leave anything, just fucking and then I ended up walking over and looking at it. It was pretty bad. Like it wasn't just like a scratch, it was like a dented scratch. Like it was rough. So
yeah,
if you're a hit and run kind of person, I understand times might be tough. Nobody wants their insurance rates to go up, but you're an asshole and you should have your license taken away because that sucks. Learn how to drive, asshole.
yeah.
But the cool thing was, he did find the other car's bumper with the license plate still attached. So, hey, just a quick
Dude,
little,
small world.
you know what I mean, little hacker man situation. I'm in. You can find
Yeah,
him.
right.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
yeah, looking at the picture, like, um, I'm not gonna say it didn't look bad, but, like, literally the car was fucking upside down, like,
Yeah.
that's rough, but
It could have been way worse though.
that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? The With newer cars, crumple zones and everything, just the slightest provocation can cause like, I had
Right.
a small fender bender, with my first car. It was a Hyundai Sonata. Um, Took care of it for those 3 months, you know what I mean? But I was literally driving, like, I was coming up to a stoplight and driving, like, maybe 2 miles an hour. I knew somebody was in front of me, but, like, someone was flashing their light off to the right, like, in a drive-through or something. I think it was, like, their headlights, like, it was getting dark, so they flipped them on, and that light, like, took away my attention, and I ended up bumping into the car ahead of me, like I said, like 2 miles an hour. Dude, my
Yeah.
radiator was fucked, my fan, like, leaking oil, all kinds of shit, like, it takes the
That's some
smallest.
that's some trash manufacturing right
That's
there.
what I'm saying. Goddamn, I'm
They
not
don't make
gonna
them the way
finish
they
that.
used to,
That's what
dude.
I'm saying. Yeah, well, I will say, we're not getting CTE from just, the steel fucking chassis that heads aren't getting chopped off, bones aren't getting as broken. It's technically safer. You know what I mean? That pillowy crumple zone, but it sucks because it immediately totals your car. And
Yep.
yeah, I did get I had pretty good coverage, so I got a check for that old car. It was like a cool crisp 6 grand, but that just paid off the rest of my note, so that sucked. But
Yeah.
yeah. But it sounds like he's doing good. Nothing major, no major injuries or anything. Um, so he'll probably be back and at it real fucking soon.
Oh yeah. Um. Yeah. S- Speaking of getting back at it, we actually had a new release by Converge today. In the form of an audio tree set. This is funny that all this news is coming up about Converge all at once, but
Right.
I saw that they were going to be featured on Audio Tree, and I was super excited. And funny enough, there was a countdown going on YouTube for it, so I watched that shit live.
Hell
The
yeah.
minute that it came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a 4 track set. Um, it was in the For Nothing video series from Audio Tree, which has got a handful of pretty awesome heavier bands. But the live tracks are available for streaming on Tidal. I do know that. The 4 tracks that were featured were apparently, from what I could tell, a new track, We Were Never the Same, coming from their upcoming new album. We got Dark Horse, the track that I recommended to you, Tyler, from their album
Yes.
Axe to Fall.
Yeah.
Um, that one was a staple, so they had to play that. Then we got Eagles Become Vultures and Under Duress. So that was all in all pretty damn good set. I liked the interviews. I liked the music. Everything was pretty fucking good for this
Yeah.
audio tree set. Did uh did you get to watch any of it at all?
Not before this. I'm literally watching it right now. I'm on
Nice.
the Dark Horse part, and I
Nice.
gotta say, I love their energy. Like, they look like they're having so much fun. Just fucking
Yeah.
playing, jamming. They got a similar setup to what I was talking about during the North Lane set. Like, they're all kind of just facing each other, like feeding off of each other's energy. You know, uh,
Dude,
I love it.
their drummer Ben Kohler has the best energy too.
Yeah, I loved it when it started and he's doing those, like, that quick little drum fill. He's like,
He's like,
Yeah, it's so cool. I was like, "All right, man, you love what you do. Like, that's awesome."
He
Just hyping
does.
us up for it.
I've followed Ben on Instagram for quite a while, and he always is posting videos of just jamming on the drums, and he's got such a funny personality.
Hell yeah.
Um, but he drums in another project that you might have heard of called Mutoid Man.
I have
Um,
heard of that, yes. Hmm,
I love Mutoid Man.
I did not know
It's
that.
the singer of Cave In, Steven Brodsky,
Okay.
and he's on drums. It's just such a fucking they're a good ass band. But yeah, everything Ben touches is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
In other news, metal podcaster and Suicide Silence guitarist Chris Garza
And fellow
today
Modelo drinker.
and fellow Modelo drinker.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know if you've seen his podcast or anything, but one of the last ones I saw a clip of him talking to somebody and, yeah, straight up Modelo in his hand, bro. "Hey,
Hello
fool,
Modelo.
it's Modelo
Hell
time."
yeah. No, I did not notice that, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, this one I caught this news last second before recording today because this just came out
Yeah.
that he has decided to step away from the band for the time being to hit the quote unquote reset button. But apparently people were wondering why they hadn't seen him live with the band recently, and
Yeah.
apparently he clarified and said it's because he's stepped away from the band. Um, Not sure who's filling in for him, but sounds like everything is all cool. He just needs a little break. Sounds like the band's giving him a break, and sounds like once he's refreshed, he'll be back at it.
Hell yeah.
But he's been playing with Suicide Silence for quite a while.
Yeah, I think he said in his, post 2002, which would be when the band started. Yeah, he's the only original member left in the band.
Well, then I guess at that point, um, he can fucking step away for as long as he wants and
Yeah,
come back
exactly.
whenever he wants.
Right. That's totally fine. Take your break, king. You've earned it.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm sure he probably just hired a replacement and was just like, "All right, guys, just like go make us some money. I'll be chilling."
right, exactly. Probably
But
see some more podcast. What's his podcast name? Do you know?
it is what is it? It's the
Just
what the
Garza
fuck is it?
podcast.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he had.
yeah.
I remember seeing that. He had that episode with Sangui Sugabog.
Yeah, I mean, he's sat down with a ton of awesome,
Right.
people. I like his show. I just like I like that format of show, but, I don't have a ton of time
Mhm.
to listen to that many podcasts.
Right.
So if I'm gonna listen to something in that format, I usually go for the downbeat podcast,
Right.
um, because I'm a drummer and, also, he has a lovely, uh, UK accent, which, I like. It soothes me.
Oh yeah. Sick, man.
Um, but yeah, sounds like, Chris Garza is just gonna be chilling out doing some podcasts, and,
It's cool.
he'll be back with Suicide Silence eventually.
We'll say that. Who knows if we'll see him at Louder Than Life this year? I feel like they're there every goddamn year. I'm pretty sure every year except one, they were at the festival. So maybe they take a little breather. I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe they do, who knows? Or
Yeah,
maybe the band's there and he's just not.
exactly. It's
But,
fine. Do your thing, guys. You're a great band. You have a great energy. I saw one of the
yeah.
nastiest wall of deaths during Suicide Silence. Chick had to get wheeled out on a stretcher.
Nice.
Can't get any better than
I
that. You know what
mean
I mean?
not nice for the chick, but
Exactly. Right.
pretty metal.
Right. Just the fact that you could
Um,
say that that happened during Suicide Silence, we'd all be like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." Like, fuck yeah.
right.
Hope you heal soon. You know.
Yeah. Well, we got a few tour announcements and then we're done for the evening.
Yeah. Right.
Um, First up was announced A Day to Remember announced a headlining tour in Australia and New Zealand with support from Papa Roach and Landmarks. Um, this tour features 6 dates starting in Perth on April 4th and ending in Auckland on April 15th.
Can I give you a
So,
fun little off track thing?
sure.
Auckland is a great city because on Pokemon Go, I'm a part of this app called Raid Party, and
Okay.
most every legendary Pokemon I have caught in a remote raid comes from Auckland.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
Nice. They got the lockdown on legendary
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Right. And legendary
Well,
fucking uh metal artists as well. Just a great place to be.
yeah,
You know?
right. This tour is pretty short, but kind of a big deal. I mean, I know Papa Roach isn't exactly like that popular now, but A Day to Remember and Papa Roach is kind of a
Yeah.
heavy hitting
I've been seeing have you ever heard
tour.
of Landmarks?
I have heard of them.
Okay.
Um, and I'm pretty sure I listened to like a couple brief clips while I was reading about this. So yeah, I mean,
They're cool. They're
they're like
French, by the way.
okay,
I got to see them when I went to that Metalcore Dropouts tour. They were there with Crosspoint, Crossmark, something like that. And then Fit for a
okay,
King and the Devil Wears Prada. So my brother got a hat, and it's his favorite hat. So, but they have a good energy. It was nice to see them. I feel like I've been seeing them a lot more on tours recently. So they're getting a lot more airplay and recognition and shit. And I think they super deserve it. So, if only I was in Australia to see all three of these bands.
yeah,
Be great. I'm gonna go ahead and take over for a couple of announcements, if you don't mind.
yeah,
Lo and behold, we were just talking about them earlier. The Sword. This makes me so happy to say this. They have announced kind of a European tour with dates in May of next year with San Diego psych rockers Earthless, who I also love. Hopefully we
yep,
can see them here in the States together. That'd be great. I doubt it, but we'll see. Um yeah, the reason why I'm excited to say that is because after having a few years off from the Sword, having listened to them, I figured I wouldn't get a chance to see them again. Now they're back. They're releasing I don't know if they're releasing new stuff at the moment. They probably will. But the fact that they're touring again, they're doing stuff, I love that. So keep at it, y'all.
oh yeah.
Do you listen to Earthless at all?
I used to. I
Okay.
don't as much anymore.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I used to in my stoner and doomy phase. I listened to a lot of Earthless and The Sword at the same time.
Hell yeah. I only got into Earthless because of I'm gonna be real, Ben at work.
Okay, yeah,
He'd be putting on his Elder playlist and the song Volt Rush came on and I instantly fell in love. I was like, this is one of the greatest songs ever recorded, and I can't
yeah,
stop listening to him now. So
yeah, so good.
yeah. So we'll see. Maybe we get a recording of one of those sets, and that's one I will watch. We did also get an announcement from the band The Wonder Years. They've got a 10-year anniversary of No Closer to Heaven with Knuckle Puck. They will be playing the album in full, as well as some other favorites. They will be near us in April on the 2nd at the Riviera, great venue. They will be in Detroit the next day at St. Andrews Hall. I have heard that's a great venue. I haven't personally been there.
I also
Um,
haven't.
yeah. So I have a feeling though that that's going to coincide, unfortunately, with the Devil Wears Prada because I think they're playing on that same day at the intersection.
Hmm.
No, that's February. So hold on. It says February 2nd. Let's look this up. Uh, nope. Let's see, March. Let's get down to April. Yes, April 2nd is Devil Wears Prada in Grand Rapids. So
Ah,
yeah. Oh, that's
well,
fine. I don't even listen to the Wonder Years. What am I worried
I
about?
was,
I'm sitting
I
here
was
like
gonna say,
fucking like, oh my god,
you're
it's
like,
coinciding.
oh
Wait
no,
a minute.
logistically, it's fucking up my life.
Right. Actually, I don't care.
Yeah, you're
Um
like, wait a minute, I don't need to go to this show.
what the fuck? But hey, if you like the Wonder Years and or Knuckle Puck, I know I like Knuckle Puck. Go check them out. If you're in the Midwest, they'll be in Chicago on the 2nd of April, Detroit on April 3rd.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, last little bit of news that we got today is interesting one. Uh, First of all, weird that we're bringing up Avenged Sevenfold twice in one episode.
Yeah.
But also weird that we're bringing up Good Charlotte twice in one episode.
Exactly. Right. Who would have
And
thunk it?
even weirder that we're bringing up Avenged Sevenfold and Good Charlotte in the same sentence. Um,
It's crazy.
but they will be teaming up for a North American tour in the fall of 2026. So, if that's something that you might be into, keep an eye out because tickets might go fast.
Yeah.
Um,
Do we have dates for it, or do they just announce that they're going to be touring?
I think they just announced that they're going to be touring.
Okay. Yeah,
But
we only have
I
dates
know,
for Good Charlotte up till August. Oh well, up till August 27th. And it's a part of that tour.
huh?
Hold on. Yeah, it looks like dates are out. Um,
Okay,
let's see. We'll be in Clarkston, Michigan, August 4th. Tinley
that's
Park
the
on July
amphitheater,
30th. I believe so.
Clarkson's DTE or whatever they call it now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting a venue name. Let's go to tickets. How about that? Seed anyway.
Pine
Pine
Knob.
Knob. Yep.
Yeah, that's DT Energy or whatever.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Same shit, different day.
Right.
So basically, and then what? Tinley.
Yeah. Yeah, at the First Midwest or
Yep.
the First Credit Union Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. Nope, that's not correct. That's Missouri.
Vans Warp Tour Amphitheater. We already covered this.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. 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 So they'll be there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't want to say I'm gonna be there, but I might be there because I want to see Good Charlotte. I'm gonna be real with you. I love those guys.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think that Good Charlotte is highly underrated back in the day.
Yeah.
Um, but nowadays, I don't think that's the case. Um,
Yeah.
they recently put out an album this past year that was pretty terrible. So
Yeah. Hotel to Cap or whatever.
Something, yeah, I don't even remember, but I remember listening to it and was like, "Oh,
That video
not
wasn't too
good."
bad. I thought it was kind of cool. It was all
Yeah,
like claymation-y and shit.
yeah.
Motel Ducap, that's what it was. Um, what is this song? I don't know, but hey, we'll
If that's your thing, get
kind of
it,
my thing. Yeah,
get it. Um, yeah, I mean, both bands I've liked in different eras, and this era is not the one for either band. So
yeah,
I will gladly pass up on that.
kind of a weird meetup of two bands.
Y-
So,
Yeah, for
and it
sure.
looks like it's just them two. Like I didn't see any of the openers or anything. So they'll probably be just playing full ass fucking sets for hour, or so.
Yeah. Well, that's all we got for today, Tyler.
Incidentally, our longest
Um,
episode ever.
I was gonna say, I knew it would be because a lot of news,
Yeah.
but anyways, so now's the part where I tell you to follow us on all of our social media. You can go
Do
to
it
our
or
link
die.
tree, do or die. Go to our link tree, and you can get links to all these from there. Easier than typing them in on your own, which I know you won't do. But if you want to, Instagram, we're on there at the.riff.report. We're on YouTube at the Riff Report News. And we're on Title. We have our personally curated playlists on there with our tracks of the week. And we will be available to stream all of our catalog pretty soon here on Title.
Yep.
But for the time being, you can catch us every Wednesday at 9 a.m. on YouTube. So stay loud, stay angry, and we'll catch you in the pit.